was unpredictable. You love it when we say we be pubbing this way. Every cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh ships coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up. Not for the week, and we not with the feed. If you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted. Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio. Hold on. Let me say this one more time. Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and DJs for tuning in. You already know it's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm coughing hard, man. And I'm Daby Cab, man. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke. But after a long weekend of football, here on Pub Sports Radio with me and my guy Dutch Boy Fresh, it is a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, go ahead and fire up that joint, load up that bowl, stuff that bong, spark that shit, and let us know what you're smoking on. Put it in the chat. I want to see some strains flying into the chat. I want to know what you guys are puffing on this Medicate Monday, man. Get them flowing. We'll get this thing going. Shout out to my dude Dutch. Made it just in time for the show. I thought that was perfect timing, Dutch. Picture looks good. Sound sounds good. How we doing this morning, man?
Well, you know, it's a motherfucking day. It's another motherfucking day. Medicate Monday, man. Little tilted, honestly. Little tilted. Cox is having a fucking issue, so you know I have to come from my phone. It's literally like it's crazy, bro. I don't have an issue with Cox literally all week long until fucking Monday morning. It's just fucking disgusting. But I don't really go live that much anymore. But literally, if I go on Jimmy's show, anybody's fucking show, it's perfect. But when it's time for the motherfucking sesh, god damn, man, that's just tilting. But yeah, man, it's good to be with you, man. Long weekend, beautiful Saturday, you know, long motherfucking Sunday. How was your weekend, Cam?
Good, man. I know everybody knows my volume. You know, you're not going to hear me get on here and talk about being, 12-0 or something like that. But since Friday, I'm 9-1 on all my bets that I made. You know, that goes across MLB, it goes across college football, and it goes across NFL. So it was a good weekend, and I'm, ready to keep that shit rolling. I've got action in the MLB today. I've actually got 2 MLB bets that I like a lot. I've got Monday Night Football action, so I'm ready to talk about that. Haven't bet the Thursday game yet, but I'm excited for us to get into it. Let me hit the chat real quick, though.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I got you guys in the chat, man. Everybody coming in. Everybody, I'll shout your name up. It don't matter. Lynn, Jeff, Voodoo Ranger.
Fuck Lynn.
A dab a day or a bong rip. There you go. Juan Chavez, good to see you, man. Woo Rizza, good to see you. Mud Dog Moneylines. Moneyline Mills said he's smoking on that Alaskan Thunderfuck. Thank you for highlighting the strains, Jose. When you do that, I can see him a lot easier. Nasty Nate said he's got some what is it? Old school purple Urkel. There you go. Hey, I used to love that strain, man. It's been a long time, but I fuck with the purple Urkel, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Serious Business rolling in early. He said he's on the Oreo Mints. Sounds like some fire. Tom Leach, I knew you'd bounce back. 6-2 yesterday. Big bounce back day, my guy. I told you. I say you get right back in there and you'll get that money. Super true story. Con Clips was in the chat, man. Shout out to him. Another weekend, another plus 500 2-unit parlay that he hit on the tailgate. Shout out to you. Dominique Diaz, Joseph Alvarez, good to see you. Justin, Stacks play of the day. Let's get to the top. We got Stacks up here. I knew it would be up here. What do we got for Stacks? We got 2 Stacks. We got Robinson over 105 rush and receiving yards at -110. And then we also got Diamondbacks over 11 at -105. Go ahead and run the Stacks one time for us, Jose.
Stacks, 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 stacks.
Looks like it's just me again, but it's okay because I was about to say I'm good too, Dutch. We got to get things set up. We'll be ready. Go to Pub Sports Radio on X if you can. Guys, hit the retweet button. Get it up there. Let's get 50 retweets. We can run the horses at the end of it. I think today might be the day. We get to 200 people live, which should not be hard if everybody's hitting the like button and sharing. We get to 200 people live. We'll run the horses, and I'll give away $50 to somebody in the chat for that. So we're already.
Yeah, I'm able to see the chat now. My bad. Sorry, fucking. Shout out
No,
to
you're
our guy
good, bro.
Stacks. I'm able to see the chat now.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
was trying to figure that out.
I was just saying we're already over 80 people, so you guys keep pushing it, man. Keep pushing it up. We get to 200 people, we'll run those horses at the end and do a giveaway.
Yeah, shout out to our guy Aubrey Travis in the building. Mud Dog in the building. All the real ones holding us down. Retweet the show if you can. I mean, we got motherfuckers that are on the panel that literally support that come on the show and don't retweet the motherfucking show. So we have to call y'all out. If you're a real one, we say it to start this show where the real ones reside. That's not just to say it. It's the real motherfucking shit. All right.
We're talking about you guys. We're talking about you guys.
You know what I'm saying? It's the real ones, man. It's the real ones. You know, we don't fuck with the fugaziness. We try to fade the fugaziness as much as possible. And there was a lot going on yesterday, man. Let's keep it real. There was a lot going on. Shout out to our guy Cons Clips. I'm going to retweet here in a few minutes on my break. I'm at work. Look at this motherfucker. Even at work, still retweeting, still showing some love. Much love, my guy Cons Clips. Heavy hitter. Heavy. When we say heavy hitters, there's nobody more heavy hitting right now than our guy Cons Clips when it comes to college football. I believe he's up like close to 50 units. I mean, don't quote me on that, but he's killing it right now. I believe Daby Cab already touched on it 3 times. He's giving out a parlay on the tailgate. All 3 have hit. Lay the motherfucking wood, Kongs. Lay the motherfucking wood. Shout out to our guy Mally Mal in the building. Cheshire Cat, I see you, my dude. And be sure to follow our guy Cons Clips on Twitter. Getting a little more active. Tweets out all his plays. So, fuck, all he's doing is winning. You might want to follow the motherfucker. Shout out to our guy Tom Leach. I see you, my dude.
Shout out to my guy Mally Mal in the chat, man. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, man. Mally Mal has been around since I touched down. You know, when I was in the chat with Jimmy, first I started, I probably was on there about 3 to 6 months, and then I got in the chat, maybe 3 months. And then I remember Mally Mal was like one of the first motherfuckers that like really entered that 55 plus. Our boy Cons Cliff said it.
Today we got to make sure that we give ourselves time, Dutch, to talk about recapping college football and NFL, just anything. I didn't write anything down that I want to touch on. But
yeah, I got it. It sucks because a lot of the notes are on my phone, so
it'll come back to you. It'll come back to you, man.
Yeah. But let's do it, man. We got the Stacks play of the day. Let's wake up and get some motherfucking money, man.
Wake up, get money. Wake up and get money. I wake up and get money. I wake up and get money. Wake up, get money.
Today is simple. And let me pull it up because I don't want to give you guys.
Pay the fuck attention too, because this boy's on fire. And I know we're about to get a baseball prop. I might have to be on the diamond today, huh? Am I going to be on the diamond?
I think so, man. I think so because I can't say it enough. Today it's simple, man. Let me pull this up. Where'd it go? See, the lines moved, and I knew it would move. I got minus 120. You can still get minus 130. I like the bet enough to where usually, if you've been paying attention, pretty much every wake up and get money has been plus money. We've been going after the plus money bets. Today, I just like this bet enough at minus 130. I'm just taking Brandon Marsh to get a hit at minus 130, okay? If you pull up Brandon Marsh, and anybody who follows me knows that I've cashed on him several times. He'll be going against Savali today. Aaron Savali and the Brewers. Look, Savali's been getting hit. 4.57 ERA on the season. You look at his 58 and 2/3 innings pitched, and he's given up, right around the same amount of hits as innings pitched. That's something I like to see. And then you go into Brandon Marsh and look at his numbers. Guys, he's had a hit in 8 of his last 10 games, and you're giving me minus 130 for a lefty versus a righty just to get a hit? What the fuck, man? Of course I'm going to bet it. You don't like minus 130? Find something to parlay with it. But either way, I'm going Brandon Marsh just to have a hit at minus 130.
I dig it.
We will be 7-1 on our last 8 after today.
6-1, going for 7-1 in his last 8. Just hit 9 out of his last 10 bets. Swept the board on Friday on Jimmy the motherfucking Bag, which was all baseball, goddammit. So pay the fuck attention. Our boy Daby motherfucking Cab with the wake up and get money. Minus 130 with the Marsh base hit. We just need one little bat on ball. One motherfucker right through the motherfucking second and third baseman. T-Mac, I see you, my dude. Tom Leach, man. Yeah, man. Bad Beats, the Bama. I see you, my man. Man, yesterday was fucking crazy. Cheshire Cat says, don't fade the Chiefs. Well, shit, if you paid the Chiefs yesterday, you're pretty damn good unless you're laying, 220? I mean, the Chiefs didn't cover, my friend. They did not cover. I mean, shit. Most of these motherfuckers did not cover yesterday, to be quite honest with you.
Real quick, speaking of not cover, the books cleaned fucking house yesterday because the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Cowboys.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Shit, who else?
I can't see who's back there, so we're gonna touch on all that here in just a moment, bro. Is Razor back there? Yeah.
Yeah, Razor's back there. If you want to bring him up and then do strain of the day,
let's
we can.
Do strain of the day real quick, and then let's get to our guy Razor. I don't want to keep him on ice too long because I'm already making motherfuckers late. Moneyline Mills, I see you, my dude. I see you, man. Hey, we smoking in the same rotation, depressed as fuck. Being a Seminole fan, man. Let's just say you wake up a little different Saturday morning, you go to sleep a little motherfucking different Saturday night. God damn it. But yeah, let's check it out, man. Let's get to it. Very important, very motherfucking important here on Medicate Mondays in the Sesh. It's about that time for strain of the motherfucking day.
This for Sweaty Butcher, so he can't say shit in the chat today. I know you see it, Sweaty Butcher, because I know that's what you're used to right there.
We got something for the Butch on deck too today. The video I have, I don't know if you've seen it. Not to cut you out, Cap, but I thought the first person I seen when I seen this is I thought of Mr. Exotic. So
I've actually done this strain once, but as I've told you several times, Dutch, it's actually probably my favorite weed that I've had in rotation the last few months. This is the Moonwalk right here. It's coming in at 31% THC, which THC, we always talk about it. 30% doesn't mean that it's good. However, this has 30+%, and it is very good. It's purple cow crossed with square dance. It's like a 60-40 indica sativa. And I'll tell you right now, anything you want, the euphoric, the don't feel your legs, the lift you off the couch type thing, make you feel like you're floating. This is it. This strain right here. If you get a chance to stack some Moonwalk, I can't recommend it enough. It's
all right.
A beautiful
game right now. This shit looks beautiful as fuck, right? But I can't lie. That name, I'm a big guy on that. Not just when we're talking weed. Just like if you can name something dope, like a play or something, I like it. Like, a play, anything. But Moonwalk, I'll buy that shit just because. I mean, that shit would have to be so swaggy looking for me not to get it because I'm trying to go straight to the motherfucking moon. So that's literally where I'm trying to go. So Moonwalk, I love the name. I never even heard of the other two strains, Square Dance and what the fuck?
Purple Cow.
Purple Cow's obviously some type of purple, but what the fuck is Square Dance? I don't know. I need that shit. That's one of those whatchamacallit type of fucking strains. What you call that shit? Everything.
And I didn't get it from a dispensary, so good luck finding it.
Moonwalk, baby. Yeah, man. I'm trying to take a walk on the motherfucking moon. Shout out to the Moonwalk. I got the Mai Tai Skittles cake in the plane. Mai Tai Skittle cake. It's the doggy bag. It's everything. It's crazy because it's a lot. Like when you probably break down those two strains that you said it's crossed with, you're probably going to just start naming strains after strains. And that's literally what the Mai Tai Skittles cake is. I like to call it like the vacay weed. Last week was watermelon mimosa. This week, the Mai Tai Skittle cake. I guess the summertime's coming to an end, my friend. It's coming to an end. Shout out to Top Set, our guy. I see you, my dude. Hopefully the felt is treating you well. Let's get to it, though, man. This guy's been real. You can see him last night, man. He was having a good old time on the live stream. Just taking shots after shots, field goal after field goal, punt after punt, turnover after turnover. I mean, good thing you weren't taking a shot every time there was a motherfucking sack because your ass might not have made it through 4 quarters. But you can find our guy Monday through Friday, racing with Razor, doing big things with the ponies, trifectas, exactas, anything you need to get you paid with the ponies. 12:30 Eastern time, 9:30 out here on the fresh side. Check them out, Racing with Razor. The family man that cashes, Mr. Motherfucking Cash It. Our guy Razor Sharp picks with the Razor's Edge. Let's go.
Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Razor.
What up, Dutch? What up, Cap? Just another boring fucking night. Boring night. Cashing tickets. It doesn't get any boring than that, fellas. How you doing today, my friend?
Dude, I was just sitting there watching that under. I was like, man, making money. Yawn, Razor. Just fucking yawn, bro. Just making money, yawning, right?
Yawning all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I completely agree. I'm watching that shit just like, hey, you make it entertaining though somehow because these unders, like, I'm like, all right, I just want a piece of shit game. I'm like, I don't want you. I tell the white, I don't want you. You don't want to celebrate all night long. We don't want to do no celebrate, nothing. But shit, you got shots at field goals, shots at the punch, shots at the turnovers. I mean, it's a pretty fucking entertaining under when you follow razor sharp picks.
It's funny you say that. That like when you're rooting for under, you're rooting for a bad game, because for me, like, and I guess baseball is just closer to what I relate to, but for an under to hit in baseball, it's got to be a really good game. You know what I mean? Like, but in football, you feel like it's got to be a bad game. It's just weird. Just an
it's like the offensive line has to not protect. I mean, it's pretty much just got to be like the Bears. I mean, if you're the Bears are literally. So there's 2 teams that you can watch and be like, I want to bet an under. Honestly, 3. And I'll tell you right, and I'm sure Razor Sharps will vouch for this. It's the Chicago Bears, it's the New England Patriots, and it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, those 3 teams, they play some defense, but they got they got absolutely no offense. I mean, they're literally, you watch them and you're just like, and they're somewhat decently coached, by defensive-minded coaches as well. So I think that, we can definitely capitalize off of that. I think the Bears would probably be the shittiest coach in there, but I do think they do have a pretty solid defense. And the Panthers are just ass. I mean, you could bet the unders, I guess, with them, but the problem with that is Bryce Young might give you 2 or 3. Like that boy is so bad. And Cab, you hit me yesterday. And it's like, you're like the Panthers. And I'm like, bro, it's the NFL, bro.
I didn't want
fucking NFL. And I'm like,
Slaughter and me were talking.
Go ahead.
It's not about you. Before, okay, so story time for everybody in the chat. The day before,
about me, I deserve it.
No. It's look at him. It's not the day before. I even knew you were on the Panthers. Slaughter and I were talking. He's like, man, everybody's on the Panthers and they're trying, because he's doing the circuit thing. He's like, I don't want to be on the fucking Panthers. And he's like, everybody's voting me on the Panthers. And we were talking about it.
Yeah, that little fucking thing. Shout out to our guy X-Cal in the building. Shout out to Kelly McKinnis in the building. Shout out to our guy Lucky Power, says share the video. Real talk, my guy. Appreciate you, my man. Share the motherfucking video. $25 at the end of the show. If we get 50 retweets, be a real one. Take a fucking moment, retweet it, and let's have a race at the end of the show. We haven't had a race in 3 weeks. We haven't given away no money in 3 weeks. King Kong's Clips won the race. He won a $50 race and hasn't lost a fucking bet since. You might want to see the race. I mean, this guy won the fucking $50 and then now he's up 50 fucking units. 55 units in college football. I'm just saying, there might not be a connection. There might. But since he won that race, I don't think he's fucking had a negative. I mean, he's up 50 fucking units. So let's have a race. Let's see some other run good for some motherfuckers. Let's show.
Let's just get 200 people in here, and then we can have a race no matter what.
$50 race, 200 live. But the retweets, we have enough people right now in the chat to hit the retweet. All right, to hit the retweet, we can hit 50 right now if you motherfuckers would just go to Plus Force Radio and retweet the show. So I want to see a race tonight. I want to see some good shit. Yeah, right, Kong. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. But let's get to it though, man. A big weekend here. Razor, when I seen this now. Razor, you probably drank, I don't know how many shots you drank last night, but it was a lot. It was a lot because it was a fucking dead under. It was so fucking boring. I mean, I'm just
Razor had the Kraken. He was gone.
He had Kraken last night?
Yeah, you notice he didn't take a shot right when we started today, did he? He usually does.
Cavs post. No. He usually doesn't. He takes a shot when he gets to the Razor's edge.
Oh, okay. I thought you took one.
He's
right.
got, but yeah, I only seen the Fireball last night. I seen the Fireball and beers, but he was drinking a lot of shots. I mean, he was just shots. I was like, God damn. But it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing because I believe you jumped on the under second half too, 21.5, right?
Oh, yeah, we had under 21.5. We had Caleb Williams interception plus 115. Before we go, I want to give a big shout out to the one and only. Well, the losers are in the chat. We got the big show, the Lions. God damn, the Lions. There was no roaring yesterday, I'll tell you that.
I'll do you proper, my guy. Well, it's the big show. The big show tonight. And I will tell you though, Jared Goff needs to fucking you might want to check homeboy's vision. Because this motherfucker starts when his interceptions are interceptions, they're literally just right to the other team. The other guy just looks up and he's like, holy shit, this motherfucker just threw me the football. I mean, he had a spell last year where he was doing that. And that shit, I was like, damn, what's Jared Goff? Then he snapped out of it, went on a run. had a good playoff run, good year. But sometimes Jared Goff will just be the most fucking tilting quarterback to watch because he literally will throw it to the other team. And Dan Campbell too. Come on, not kicking the field goal, losing the offense. That was really bad going into into halftime. I don't know if you guys watched that, but they gave away 3 points in a close game like that. And shout out to Baker Mayfield, dude. What the fuck? Baker Mayfield, right? I mean, did y'all see him cross over, homeboy? Put him on his ass. Shout out to Baker Mayfield because a lot of people talk a lot of shit about Baker. He's got grit and he's got the most out of his talent.
Bro, he's always been good.
Out of his talent.
He got canceled right out of fucking Oklahoma. He's always been good, bro.
He led the team in rushing yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to anyone who took the 7.5 and they went outright. I knew it was too many points. But I didn't pull the trigger because of that secondary, how beat up it was. But it didn't matter, man. But yeah, Dan Campbell's got to be better on the X's and O's. It's not all hoo-ha, hoorah type shit, bro. Come on, man. Do better when it comes to fucking to X's and O's. You can't not get a field goal. Shout out to Sweaty Butcher in the building. I see you, my man. Yeah, that's what's gross about Mr. Exotic. I see you, my man. We got something for you too, so hang around, Mr. Exotic. Hang around. We got a segment for you today. It's called Would You Buy? And
shit. What? And this is what Mr. Exotic probably trying to sell you guys. That shit. Make sure you're here for that.
No,
the answer is fuck no.
No, this puts his shit to shame. This now, Mr. Exotic spends a good amount of money on great weed, but this is insane. We'll get to it later.
Way too expensive.
I want to get to it. It's California, so it's only right that we got Mr. California Wham Bam in the building when we talk about it. But definitely thought about you, my guy, Sweaty Butcher. And yeah, it's crazy because I had Patriots plus 3.5. I had Texans -6. I pushed, but when I tweeted out, only things available is 3. Only thing available is 6.5. So I push on the page. I push and then lose on one on Twitter, Content World. But in my account, I go through. I win one and I fucking push on one. So 3-3-1 day for me yesterday. Pretty fucking disgusting, really. Had some big hopes yesterday. Josh Jacobs over 64.5 rushing yards. This motherfucker had it in the first quarter. He had it in the first motherfucking quarter, man. I should have just bet that and the Saints because I had the Saints +6. And then let's talk about the bad bets, which was Carolina and which was Jacksonville. I will never bet on a fucking cat again. Okay, I don't give a fuck. All right, Panthers, Jaguars,
no pussies,
fucking exotic ass fucking cats. Fuck both of you. All right, I want the fucking wildcat. That's all. Give me a motherfucking wildcat. I don't even know if I'll bet that. If there's a cat in the fucking name, I'm going to be hesitant to pull the fucking trigger because, God damn it, that shit was disgusting yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with Jacksonville because you got a quarterback, you got a coach, and you still can't do nothing. So, fuck Jacksonville. And we know what's wrong with Carolina. It's goddamn Bryce Young. 2-1 day from you yesterday in the NFL, Cap, right? You went 2-1, hit the 2.
Yeah, props. I just took some props, man. I'm starting to fuck with props, even in college, man. I'm starting to fuck with props heavy. I mean, I'm still, somebody actually hit me up, DM me. They were like, hey, dude, what do you bet? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do I bet? He's like, well, sometimes you're doing MLB and then sometimes you do player props in the NFL. I was like, dude, I bet what I think is going to make money. I'm not trying to have somebody call me like somebody who's good at sides or I don't give a fuck. I just bet whatever I think's going to win.
When we're talking yesterday, didn't I tell you, because this was before you went, I think it was right after you went on the show with Jim for the games were just about to start. And I said, the Saints had just scored, right? And I was like, I'm all over the Saints. You're like, you bet the Saints? Man, motherfucker, you retweeted my shit. All you had to do was talk shit about the Panthers, though. But I was like, man, hey,
that's all I saw.
Yeah, no, I was like, that's all he saw. So he started talking shit about
the
Panthers.
5 bets, Razor. All I saw was Panthers.
So this motherfucker, I'm like, bro, the Saints are gonna fuck around and probably beat these Cowboys, dog. Every time everyone thinks the Cowboys are good, they fucking are shit. And I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but good.
Shout out CeeDee Lamb though. He broke that one for me. That's all I needed.
I was like, it's good for you though that the Saints are scoring like this because now Dak has to open it up. They have to. So you got yours real quick on a nice touchdown too. I will say, by CeeDee. But yeah, man, shout out to the Saints, man. They look like they're not the best team in football by any means, but through 2 weeks, they are by far the most dominant football team on defense and offense, every special teams in football right now. The New Orleans Saints. So shout out to our guy, the Don of Tough Sports Radio, Jeff Slaughter. I'm sure he's pretty happy when he wears his little Saint hat on Sundays.
Razor, How do they do an onside kick now in the NFL?
So I answered that. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you about it, Cap. So they just line up like regular. They did it twice yesterday, actually.
So then they know the onside's coming?
Yeah, but they always.
So they have more people up ready. You don't have to put anyone in the back anymore.
It literally looks like it's just like not going to happen. I mean, it was like a 90% chance that you couldn't get it. Now it's 99.4% chance that you're not going to get it. And the motherfucker just falls right on the ball. It was so stupid. I watched it in San Francisco. And fuck the Niners.
Tennessee. I know this is shifting subjects, but it's still football. Yo, Tennessee kicked the fucking, and we might show it later, but
yeah, we're gonna get
the onside kick up 30-0 in the fucking first quarter.
I saw that.
Yeah, man.
It's fucking so funny.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, Razor, will you recap your Sunday for me, my friend?
Sunday, 4-1. And then 2-0 on the live bets on the Pub Sports live stream. I had the winners on Cardinals. They busted the Rams' ass yesterday. I had the under in the Browns-Jaguars game. Also had the under in that Bears-Houston game last night. Also had the Packers easy money plus 2.5. And the loser was the Raiders-Baltimore under 41.5. So I went 4-1, 2-0 on live bets, 6-1 overall.
Yeah, but it's
beautiful thing.
Boring.
Beautiful thing. Now, real quick, Cap.
A lot of boring.
You seen on real boring, right? You seen on the screen. We got Kush Daniels. You see that, right? Shout out to our guy Jose on the 1s and 2s. Does a beautiful thing with the graphics. Gets all our content locked and loaded. Appreciate you, my dude. But don't ever start the fucking show without me. God damn it. You know what I mean? Don't ever do that. God damn it. All right, no. Shout out to our guy though. Kush Daniels.
We're good.
What?
Let's roll.
Yeah, Kush Daniels.
Should be over it by now.
No, I just thought about it again. Actually, you know, I just thought about it, man. The Mai Tai Skittles cake helped out. I was about to fucking put my hand through the fucking door, right when I got on here, and then I decided three little plus off this. I'm good now. I'm just gonna kick back and win some money and vibe the fuck out. You know what I mean? And we got our guy heavy hitter Razor Sharp Picks ready to give the Razor's edge today. But before we get to that, we got to get to Kush Daniels, man. I know you drink a lot, you do your thing. I want to know if you, I don't know what it's going to take for you to do this. What is it going to take for you to do? How many likes, how many donations, how many memberships do we need for Razor Sharp Picks? And this will have to probably be done on the Pony channel. You know, this has to be done on your channel. But I want to know how many would it take to do this, man. I thought of you when I seen this. Check it out.
Good old JD.
The good old JD. Check it out.
Gross.
Get it, boy. This is gangster, bro. I could never do this. Now it could be Fireball, Razor. It could be Fireball.
What was gonna happen next?
I don't get the hint. He just hits himself in the head with the can of Coke. I thought he was gonna take a drink of it. But yeah, I don't know why. At the very end, he goes. I'm like, what the fuck was that about, bro? You did enough. Razor, how many likes, my friend?
Not happy.
1,000. I need 1,000 likes for that one.
It could be Fireball. Don't gotta be JD. Hey, tell me that ain't that's fucking gangster though, bro. So disgusting. But I mean, I've never seen that in my life.
Bro,
it was a whole pint of
Jack water at first. He took that hit. He was firing it up, and that Jack Daniels, it came up like the bong water does, and it hit him in the lips. And at first, he let it go back down. Then he was like, "Wait a second, I'm drinking it anyways," and he fucking took it in.
he's like, "Oh, I'm hitting it too hard, huh?" And started. He's like, "Oh, fuck it." Hey,
man, we're right at 150 now. We might hit that 200. I'll say it again. We get 200 live. I'm giving away $50. Anybody who's in the chat can be in the horse race too. So just keep hitting the like button, sharing the video, get it out there. Let's hit 200 today. Today's the day. I feel it.
The retweets are what's gonna realistically are what's gonna get us to the 200, guys. All right, we're gonna retweet the video. It gets more people see it. Obviously, it allows us to get not only to the fucking the races for the $25. It allows us to achieve something that me and Cal would like to, and that's to get to 200 live, which really shouldn't be that hard, even though your boy has not been doing too well. I'm 7-7 right now in college football. you know, 6-10 in the NFL. 6-10. What?
Boy,
6-10. How do I have 16 bets in 2 fucking weeks in the NFL? Like, calm your fucking ass down. That's about 12 too many bets for me. Maybe 10.
bro,
Like,
you had a bunch of bets in the fucking preseason. What do you?
I was 5-1 in preseason.
Yeah.
But I didn't bet preseason. I didn't bet preseason until week 2. I stayed away from week 1. I capped it in my mind and wrote everything down. And then I was like, okay, I'm seeing shit. I could bet this. You know,
Bro, I'm loving the college football slate for this week coming up.
Yeah, we got some good
games.
games.
In the chat, put Tennessee in there over Oklahoma. I'm excited about that game. I can't wait.
-7. That was one game I had highlighted to talk about today, Cap. I wanted to talk about that here. Before we do, let's get to the plays of the week. Everyone in the chat, let's vote on them. We got some dope plays. One yesterday, it might be. I think it might be the best motherfucking one we've seen in a long time. We got 2 footballs and 1 MLB. Excuse me. Plays of the week, man. And hey, if you guys see a dope play where you're kicking back, watching it, you want to record it, you see it on stream, you see it anywhere, send it in, man. We'll give you a shout out. You know, tag it, send it to me or Cav, any one of us. And we'll give you a shout out on the show. And hey, it helps us with content, man. And there's so many fucking games on. Hey, we should have a lot more than 3 plays of the week, but these are 3 pretty solid plays. Check it out. Look at this. Ooh, nice pick. Look at that. Very nice. I know our producer probably really liked this one. This might just be his pick automatically. Now, when you see that, you're kind of like, okay, but watch this play. It's pretty difficult.
Did he send this video in?
I didn't.
I did.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I did. I'm telling you, like, I was like, fuck, I need one more play.
It's
This
not
was
a
a third. That was too good. Look at that left hand, bro. Look at him grasp. This is why I showed. Look at that left hand.
Nah,
That's
bro,
not
that
luck.
ball just sat there for him. He got lucky. I mean, yes, it was a good play, but like, it's not
That's
like
a
he
defensive player
fucking
making
high
that play.
pointed it and stuck it with his hand. That shit stuck right there on his chest.
Look it down. Watch this. Okay, how about this one?
Much better catch. Much better catch. See, that's
look at this. Look at.
Yeah.
That's a good catch. The first one was luck. You understand what I'm saying? The first one
I don't
was,
think the first one was
being
luck,
in the
but
right
this one
position at the right
clearly
time.
better. The
Yeah, I
ball
wouldn't
didn't
say
even
luck.
move in the first one.
It
The
wasn't.
ball
It
didn't
was
even
being
move
in the right
first one.
position at the right time.
Well, so was that, but he just showed it. He just showed even better hands.
So that was a catch.
And now
There's a
we'll take it to
difference.
baseball. And now we'll take 2 more interceptions, homeboy. Here we go. To the wall we go. Ooh, a little glider.
That would have tied the game, I think, too. I think that was, maybe I'm wrong, though. I can't see the score. I think that would have tied it.
In the chat, I don't think it's very close. I do believe it's number 2. Obviously, the Cincinnati Bengals cornerback. I don't even know the motherfucker's name. I should know it. Was it Trent? I don't even know. But absolutely insane interception. Insane catch. Excuse me. An insane catch. Obviously, you're going with number 2, Razor?
Definitely number 3, the Phillies. What are you talking about? Ring the bell, baby. Bring that shit back.
I would have caught that baseball.
Well, now he shows it. Now he shows his homerness. Talk sports with JT. I see you, my dude. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Let's run it up. It's always good to see you, Justin. Stacks play of the day has been dropped. We start to show off every motherfucking day with the real one. Big
About
Show
to
picks.
join number 2, baby.
What's that link for, Big Show? Oh, that's for the Twitter link, probably. Also, check out our guy Big Show MMA podcast with our guy Billy, the motherfucking kid, Briz. And
Oh, yeah, I
MMA
forgot you
Locker
told me you
Room.
can't sit back.
Mr. 200 now. MMA Locker Room got a new name, Mr. 200. Shout out to our guy Mills, Mr. 200. Hey, and the crazy thing is, you gonna come in here and then his boy ain't playing for 6 weeks now. Looks like
minus 190. Don't cut him 10 cents.
Yeah, we 190 is minus 200. But shout out to our guy Mills. He did give out over 2.5, I believe 3.5 field goals total, and that hit at plus 2.5 at plus 125. So he gave you the big guy, and then he gave you the little juicer at plus 125.
Hey, you can't see backstage. I forgot. Like 5-6 minutes ago, our guy's backstage now, ready to go. Mr. Pimp Slap. So just letting you know.
Okay. Yeah, let's get to it, man. You can find this guy. You can find our guy. Be sure to vote on the poll in the chat for plays of the week. This guy, man, you can find this guy Monday through Sunday, talking that shit, sports money, live each and every day, pre-gaming 6 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. out here on the fresh side. I mean, excuse me. Our
You
guy
can cough.
always, I know, right? Always going live. I tell you, this my time's getting me. Our guy always going live, doing things. Shout out to the big show with the 180. We got 180 live. Let's keep it up. Let's get to 200. We're going big today. We're going big today. Excuse me. Our guy, Pimp Slap player of the motherfucking day. Hey, half better, half inner motherfucking tainer. The biggest thing since the TV invention. If you ask our guy, Pimp Slap player of the motherfucking day, let's go with the Pimp Slap player of the day, Mikey Money.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
What up? What up? What up?
Right in time. Our guy Big Show just said 211. It looks like 216 right now. Hey, keep pushing it, man. Keep pushing it. Because now, you know, all it means is now we got to go bigger and better. So once we hit 250.
Hey, highlight that chat for me, Jose.
We get to 250. I got the minus 190 play of the day for you motherfuckers. Let's go. You know, I've been grinding all night trying to find it. It's hard. It's not easy for me to find that minus 190, baby.
Look at our boy. Look at our boy. He said he got his girl in the chat. Yeah, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. We appreciate you, Justin. We appreciate you.
Hey, shout out to
Pimp.
What up, boys? What the fuck is up?
How was the weekend?
Good stuff, man. Good stuff as always. College probably better than the NFL, but the NFL was still pretty good. Did cash in under last night in prime time. It was boring, but I got it, and it was what it was. It made sense. It only made sense. Two fucking teams. It only made sense.
This fucking guy. Yeah, man. You know, hey, man. You know, I got some exotic shit for your ass tonight, Mike, too, you know. And then I got some fucking straight boring ass shit for your shit, too, for your ass a little later in the week.
I can't wait to write it down.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck, yo? Did you guys? All right, look, listen. If anybody goes back, like, and Steve's, I was just like freaking out. I was like, why is it so fucking hot right here? You know how I used that torch to fucking light my thing? I didn't turn it off. That shit was just sitting there burning my chair. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I could not figure it out.
What time we got? Chad, I can't even see the fucking, my phone's it. We got you till noon, Razor?
Yeah.
Hey, look at Mike.
Let's go. Hey,
you were
froze up there for a minute, Mike.
It's a big
my shit's been fucked up all morning. Running too hot, boys. Running too fucking hot.
Well, speaking of fucking running hot, I guess you save all your plays of the motherfucking day for your 3 p.m. show, considering to your fucking tweets. So if we could get one of your better fucking plays of the day today, and not some.
I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready.
You know, you ready to give us some heat?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Fucking run that shit then. Smack a motherfucker.
Can we get an intro?
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
Tonight is the night of nights here. The boys, the Eagles are ready to fight.
Oh, yeah.
It's only right. We look at them unders. Primetime unders, baby. Give me the under in that NFL game. Let's go. Fucking horsecock lock of the century. We're taking the under. Counting on Kirk Cousins in primetime. I don't think so. We know the unders are running hot on prime times. There you go. I worked all day to give you guys that one. You're welcome. Fucking welcome.
Razor, you ready to show them how it's done?
Yeah, you know, this guy hasn't gave out a fucking winning bet in a fucking week, in a month, you know, on this show. So, you know, like, when's the last time you gave out a fucking winning bet on the show, Mike?
Are you fucking kidding me? I give you guys like 60 a month ago when everybody was passing. Are you going to go there? You're going to go there, Mr. Carolina Panthers? What, do you not watch fucking football? All protein, no profit, no payday with them Panthers. That's what I say.
I want to be down here. You guys go ahead. I'm
it is what it is. Wins and losses. I'll just say, you come, we give you the fucking, we give you the screen, we give you your time, and you waste our fucking time with that bullshit.
I thought it was bullshit too, but you know, I want to be the first one to get in there. I know you guys are all on that under. I'm not going to be the last one to the party.
Razor, you got anything to share to this conversation? I'm out, bro. I'm just hanging out with you. I moved the screen around.
Roll my clip. I'll tell you how to give the under out, Mike. Let's do it.
Go,
Hit
man.
the
Hell
clip.
yeah.
Here comes the Razor's.
Recognize, motherfucker.
to everybody in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button down below, hit the like button down below. It's cool if you don't drink. You're just a lot cooler if you do. Cheers.
I'm just saying, Rob Free. I'm just saying.
We are coming off a loser last week as we had the Jets 49ers under. It was an ugly, ugly game. And the Niners scored a little bit more points than I wanted to. Also, with CMC out of the game, I think that messed up the running game a little bit. But we roll on. We are now 18-11-1 here on Medicate Monday. And for our $400 NFL play of the day, we head to those Eagles where they are at home facing the Falcons. And my play for the day, the Razor's Edge under 46. And let me tell you why. 60% of the cash, 64% of the tickets all on the over. But the line has gone from 48.5 to 47.5, 46.5, and it now sits at 46. We have some big key trends to back this game up. We're not only betting this game because it's prime time. The Falcons, the under, 18-5 their last 23 versus the NFC East. Also 13-3 the last 16, 5-1 their last 6. When the Falcons are playing an underdog, which they are tonight, 8-2 their last 10 have gone the under for the Falcons. On the other side, the Eagles, these key trends back this game up as well. The Eagles, 16-6 their last 22 games when they play the NFC South, 11-2 their last 13, 7-1 their last 8. On Monday nights, it gets even better for the Eagles. 9-3 their last 12 games have gone under, and 4-1 their last 5. Also, we're in at home. 5-2 their last 7 games have gone under at home on Monday Night Football. Head-to-head, let's talk about some more unders. 15-6 their last 21 times these two teams have faced off. 13-3 their last 16, and the last 6 times all the games have gone under. 6-0 the last time. 6 times these teams have faced each other, and when it's in Philly, 7-2 their last 9 at home. You got Bijan Robinson. He ran 18 carries last week for 68 yards. I expect him to take more carries this week because we all know primetime Kirk Cousins can't throw the ball down the field. Also, you got Saquon Barkley. What is he going to score? 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns? You know he's going to get the ball a lot, and they're going to tick because you don't want that Eagles secondary on the field. I think it's under. Razor's Edge, $400 play of the day. Falcons, Eagles, under 46.
There we go. That's how you break down the motherfucker.
Fuck, man. I'm muted. We got to cross all our T's and dot all our I's with everything right now, whether it's shit talking, me being muted, giving out unders. Maybe I won't go there. I was about to talk about what Wham said. We'll keep it off of that for now, Dutch. But I got to shout out the chat. We had 360 just a second ago. I mean, keep it going, man. We're gonna run the ponies a couple times here at the end of the show. I see some new people in the chat too. Lollipop.
Wait, we got over 200 live.
We got 360 right now.
Hell yeah! There we go.
Sounds like it's time for the minus 190 play of the day.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, good looking. Run up them likes. Ain't nobody on this screen giving out no motherfucking 190s, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody giving out.
We got over 250. If you guys want the minus 190 play of the day, put a 1 in the chat.
No, but nobody wants a minus 1. And if you do for a parlay, maybe you can put a 1.
I've been getting asked all week for my 190 last week. What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Mike. I swear to God. Jose, put the banner up for the game, the Monday night game. We might as well talk about it, unless you got to bounce.
Before we do that, we got to support. Before we get to that, you can put that banner up. Don't matter, but we are gonna talk that football game. But let's get. It's been a minute since we see some motherfucking lovely ladies on here. We got a good amount of views, so everybody, viewers right now, let's all take a moment. It is Mexican Independence Day, I believe, and this is how the Sesh would like to show our love to all the people out here, celebrating the day today. UFC style too. We're talking octagon a little bit. Big weekend over the weekend here in the city, where it went down at the Spear. Check it out.
Hola, yo soy Tani Lule. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Ailes Coreño. Hola, yo soy Daniela Houston. Hola, yo soy Ariadna Vidal. Hola, yo soy Carlos Ruiz. Hola, yo soy Ana Esparza. Hola, me llamo Mariel.
I thought you were gonna show that chick that's I don't watch UFC, but I keep seeing person's
No,
dead.
I don't want to see that, bro.
In
It's
honor,
so
in
gross.
honor of Mexican Independence Day, I'm a French guy. I studied French, but I do have I have a prepared statement for everybody in honor of Mexican Independence Day. I'm gonna practice my Spanish. Me gusta montar la chica, baby. Me gusta montar la chica.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. What's that mean?
I like to ride the girls, baby. Let's go.
Woo! All right, hey, there we go, Mikey. That's what I'm talking about. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. You want to do this play shit? When you got shit like that, bring me the goods, Mikey. All right, bring me the motherfucking goods. Real talk, though, all those ladies are ring girls for the UFC, MMA, something like, and they're all Mexican, grown heritage. So that's, real shout out to Mexican, man. I'm definitely give me some motherfucking carne asada today. Believe that. And a cold Pacifico. A nice cold cerveza. Yeah, man. I bet Razor, you gonna be drinking tonight on the show?
I'm gonna be drinking tonight. I'm gonna be drinking about 15 minutes, so I gotta head out of here. So I appreciate all y'all, and I'll see you next week. But make sure you tune in. Racing with Razor popping off at 12:30, and then tonight Pub Sports Radio. Another fucking boring ass game. You can see my boring ass here. 8 o'clock. Cheers to everybody. See you next week.
Cheers, man.
I appreciate you, Razor. Hit us with
If you could put us
him with his outro. Hit him with his outro, Jose.
Get those men in underwear on there.
Here comes the Razor Dash.
Recognize, motherfucker.
I know Jose's doing his job back there, and we appreciate it, but I want to see something. Yeah, I think that works better for the graphic, personally, now that we have 3 people. Look at me
Or we have the graphic
producing.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. We will run the ponies. So what that means is if your name is in the chat on YouTube, we're going to do something at the end of the show. So that way Jose has something he can look at to get it. But you have to be in the chat to be in the race, and we will run it. So thank you guys for pumping it. We got 365 right now.
Yeah, keep hitting them retweets. Have we hit the 50 retweets yet?
I don't know. I haven't been looking at that. Let me check it.
Yeah, let's hit our 50 retweets. Go to Pub Sports on X. Retweet it. You'll also be entered in the $25 race. So we'll do 2 races. One for 25. We hit the 50 if we hit the 50 retweets. And then of course we will be doing our $50 giveaway for 200 live. We appreciate all the real ones. BT, I see you, my dude. Shout out to Razor Sharp Picks too, bringing us the goods on the under tonight. Let's talk some Monday Night Football. I like Atlanta tonight, man. I like Atlanta with the 5.5. It's tough because they're not that great on the road. I've seen some guys dropping some stats in there. AJ Brown out tonight here for the Eagles. The line is, I did get the 5.5. We got a total of 46 here right now. Big game here. I know you got extra extended time for coming back from the Brazil game. Didn't look like it affected Green Bay too much. Obviously, they did have another quarterback out there. They didn't wow you by any means, but Brandon Jacobs, 150-plus rushing yards against a very, very suspect Colts run defense. Keep that in mind. Not only did Jacobs go for 150, Mixon for the Texans went for plus 150. I believe 160 last week. So if you're a prop better, look to exploit that run defense of the Indianapolis Colts against anyone who can really tuck the fucking ball and hold on to it. But back to this game, I like Bijan Robinson tonight. This would probably be my, I put the same amount on the prop and the side, and I usually don't do that. I like this prop a lot. Over 31.5 receiving yards. He had 5 for 40 plus. My notes are on my phone. Excuse me. I was having some issues this morning. But he had like five targets, 5 receptions against Pittsburgh, a very, very good defense, a defense that I believe is a lot better than this Philadelphia defense, who's tough up front, but very, very suspect in the secondary, as we've seen against a Green Bay Packer team who really, really exploited them offensively. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts finds a way. Barkley looked, outstanding in game 1 with 3 touchdowns. I expect him to probably have a pretty good game as well. But this offensive line for Atlanta is solid. They were competitive against the Pittsburgh team, who really, I think, might have the best defense in the NFL. Definitely the best defensive player in Watt. So I like over 31.5. I believe that he gets that quite easy. He did rush for 80 plus last week. I could go rushing and receiving. But the Phillies' rush defense is pretty good. And when you come to the weapons, it looks like Kirk Cousins really just wants to get the ball out quick. I mean, his leading reception last week was Ray McLeod. He had 6 receptions, on 7 targets. So, and that guy's your punt returner. You didn't get much from Pitts or or Copeland. So I expect Bijan Robinson, who I believe is the best player on Atlanta Falcons team, to affect it not only rushing but in receiving. So we'll go over 31.5 receiving yards. And I think no A.J. Brown, suspect secondary. They're kind of down on Atlanta now after losing week 1. Kurt probably finds a way to give this game away, but I think it is a field goal game. So I'll take the 5.5 to the window. How we feeling about it, Mikey? Let's talk some real football. Let's talk it, my man. This is your boy, Jalen Hurts. This is your team.
Yo, look at the
Philadelphia Eagles.
Look at the graphic, man. I know Jose did that for all our Canadians.
Oh, yeah. That's how they spell it. That's how they spell it all the time on Jimmy's show. Let's talk some football, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not as high on the Eagles' rushing defense as you might indicate there. I just think they're a little suspect still. They still got to get that D-line's young. You know, I mentioned last week they got all Georgia and Atlanta players kind of stacked throughout there, but they'll find their groove. The piece that kind of got overlooked there, I like the Bijan Robinson. Look, it's his homecoming. He's a Philly guy. He's out there. I think he bought, 25 tickets or something for friends and family. I expect them to try to implement a heavy dose of Bijan Robinson, mostly for 2 reasons. You got to keep that offense off the field. A.J. Brown or not, certainly know that they can be dangerous and extend drives with everybody's legs, whether it be the number 1 squatter in the league and Saquon Barkley, or you still have a guy like Jalen Hurts that can roll out and keep things moving. So I do expect there to be a heavy dose of Bijan. I think that keeps this thing moving in that direction. Also, some other things to just in real cap in here, not just be reading some trends off of a piece of paper, but you start looking at some of these matchups, right? You look at best cornerback versus elite route running and Terrell Jr. for the Atlanta Falcons. Without any A.J. Brown, you got Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith's going to have to go off. There's still some challenge there. Wide receiver core when it comes to the Eagles, but I think push comes to shove, he's probably a good bet to get a touchdown. Somebody asked earlier in the chat, you had a choice between Hurts to throw 2 or more touchdowns or run for over 50. I would go with the run for over 50. It's going to be a nice number on there, but if you look at Atlanta's running defense or the way they played that last game against the Steelers, Najee Harris goes out there, he runs for 70 yards. Not a tremendous day. He had 20 carries. He only puts up a 20 spot or 70 spot, right? So just a little over 3 yards a carry for this guy. But the guy that went out there and performed, Justin Fields, 57 yards on the ground for Justin Fields. Now you're down an A.J. Smith. You got a suspect kind of wide receiver core at this point. Obviously Goddard's got to get his shit together and Pitts has got to get his shit together on the other side of the ball. But to me, that means that we do have a spot where, I would flip the script on this one. I would go with a Jalen Hurts, heavy dose of rushing, and I'll go the other side of things. Saquon rolling out in the flat, catching balls. I think his receiving props are a good spot out there to get the job done. So not so much a dose of Saquon on the ground, but Saquon through the air. Push came to shove last week. They need that touchdown. They held that suspect and pretty much lousy Green Bay team in the red zone to 2 field goals to start the game off when they were gimme touchdowns. They were fucking gimme touchdowns. They couldn't get in the end zone. But when the Eagles finally wanted to put the train on the tracks and run everybody over, what do? They had Saquon rolling out in the flat, running straight down the line, catches that beautiful touchdown to open up his NFL career with the Eagles. And I think we see more of that. I think they want to get him in those kind of short passes because now if you add Goddard kind of running up and slanting across the middle, you got a guy that's in 3 yards with a tremendous ability to break tackles in Saquon. You got a guy at the 7-yard mark that is Goddard that can go out there and break tackles for a touch or for a first down. And then you got Devontae that's going to go out there. It's going to be a tough matchup for Devontae with that Terrell Jr. spot. But you have him go run a fly route, throw a ball deep to him, just get beyond Terrell Jr. And, there's a touchdown as well. So
yeah, hey, not to cut you, Mike, but it's time to cut you because Dutch can't see backstage. I have stuff I want to say about this game too because I got a bet in it. So there's more to.
Is Wham Bam backstage?
Yeah, he's been back there for a minute, and I don't like leaving him back there for too long.
Man? I can't
because he kept going.
I wouldn't do that to you, my friend. He okay. Well, yeah. If it was, but you said for a minute, it wasn't that long.
I know he wasn't that long, but I felt like it was time. I mean, because Wham was back there. I think when you were talking, Dutch.
Bring the fucking guy on. It's not what you know; it's what you can prove.
When you tell Mike to talk football and then you talk Philadelphia Eagles, you got to know it's going to be a minute.
Hey, I thought you would have let me go first since I had a bet in it, but no.
Oh, I didn't know you had a bet in it. I forgot you started betting in. I forgot you're Mr. NFL now too. Well-rounded. You're becoming very well-rounded.
I've always bet everything.
No, you've been good. You've been solid in these props for the 2 years I've known you. I'm just breaking your balls. But let's get to it, man. Let's go to California and an Atlanta Falcon fan. So we got the Philly fan talking this shit, and now we'll hear it from the Atlanta side. We'll hear it from the Atlanta side. Are you on the Eagles tonight on the side, Mikey?
There's going to be a place where you'll hear my final play on this Eagles game, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. I haven't gotten there yet. I kind of want to lean to the Falcons, but look, Kirk Cousins. I don't know.
That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. I'm just happy you're not sitting here pounding your chest, fly, Eagle, fly, because I think the Eagles probably win the game, but I think the 5.5 is – I think you got to go to the window on this side. We'll see what our guy from California – let's go to Cali. It's only right. You can find our guy on Sunday mornings, early Sunday mornings, and throughout the week with the script, Wham Talk, breaking it down, NFL, giving you guys some real live content as well, just bringing in inside and breaking down, some content kind of like you see here on the Sesh. So be sure to follow this next guest right here on Twitter at Wham Bam. Our boy's doing big things at TrotWam, excuse me. But the underboss of Who Bangin' Sports Talk, our guy, your guy, Wham motherfucking Bam with the Wham Talk. Let's go.
Need to talk to you. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove.
You can move the graphic now, Jose.
Yeah, we're good. Motherfucking Bam, how we feeling, my man?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. Shout out to the people in the chat. Molly Maw. Shout out to Jason, Justin, Sports Money, my dog, JT, Nike B up in here, man. Irish King. Shout out to you, Sweaty Butcher, my brother. Appreciate you, Andrew G, my dog, Cons Clip, Lamont. What's up with y'all, man? This is nothing but family up in here. Big show. Man, I really love y'all, man. North Ender, BT, Top Set. Man, look, the list goes on. The list goes on, and we trying to go strong. And it would be me versus Mike, but me and Mike got the same take. I ain't gonna lie. We got the same take. I ain't bet this shit yet, but I'm like, damn, I like Atlanta. And I've been riding money lines, and I'm like, I've been losing. This is the one I really think the money line gonna kick, man. I think the Atlanta gonna win. Like you said, Dutch, this is a tough defensive team with the Steelers, bro. Probably the best defensive team. And they actually was up at halftime, fell flat in the second half, as they always do. Fuck, man. As a Falcon fan, you hear them losing in the second half, you think about Tom Brady and shit. All right, Cap, what you got to say, bro? My fault, bro. God damn.
No. You're good, man. You can go. You guys keep going. I mean,
I'm over here,
I kind of knew you'd be Falcons because you were Falcons.
Cavs on the Eagles first half. Cavs on the Eagles first half, right? Or is it a prop?
First off, don't act like my bet. That's basically what Mike does with Razor. So you talk shit to Mike for doing that to Razor, and then you do the same thing. That's just fucking respectful, okay? That's transitional. Second,
that's fucking shit, and I missed it.
Second. No, look, now I have the mic. It's my time. It's my turn. Everybody else gets.
You've been teasing us all show about it.
Second. I think that it was somebody spammed us with bots because it got up to like 420. But the truth is, we still have over 150 people, and all the real ones are in the chat. So I appreciate you guys. I'm not stupid though, because like we had no sustainability with those numbers. So whoever did it, feel free to do that whenever you want, right? But we need a real 200 in here. We need you guys.
Is that you? Wait.
I mean, we're over 150, but I'm just telling you guys how it is. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I mean.
He's like, I'm not.
Don't say yourself.
We didn't just go to 420 and then back to our normal viewership out of nowhere. That ain't how it works.
Someone's trying to hustle us, Cap.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is out of those
shit. Come on, bro.
Out of those 250 new people, you can't tell me at least a few of them like what we were saying. I mean, some of them maybe left. Yeah, sure. Maybe we didn't
judge it. Yeah, if the likes don't match, then it's like, all right, man. Come on, 420, bro. We need 420 likes in this motherfucker there. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll call it right out on screen too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it either. Shit.
Right. Shout out to Cab. Cab is way more sharp. We sharper than that. You dig what I'm saying? We sharper than that.
I'm not gonna lie, because how to go from like you like 150, and then you're like, oh, it's 360. I'm like, usually we're gonna see it. We didn't mention any climb in between there. You know, we're just
that
like
shit just happened to peak at 420. Come on.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Yeah, whoever could do that, man.
Do it again. Do it every day, and then we'll talk.
AI doing AI fucking with the chat.
God damn. Shout out to the chat, though, man. We do see the real people in here. Lynn, Santro, Irish King again, G-Main. Shout out to G-Main 34. Man. He said he like the Hurts over 39.5 rushing yards, I think. That's 2 of the last. I don't know about today, though. I guess he don't know about today, but he gave it out. I don't know.
That's funny, man. People can do a lot of shit, man. Whoever that motherfucker is, you need to be just focusing more on sports bets. You got a pretty good mind. You can do things, bro. Focus more on the fucking lines and drop the plays in the chat. Oh shit.
Yeah, any plays though, hit it. Drop them in the chat, man.
You got your energy. You can use your energy elsewhere, my brother.
Yeah, man, that's pretty goddamn good though.
And did you bet the Eagles full game, Dutch?
No, I'm on Falcons 5.5.
No, he liked the Falcons. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We're on the same wavelength almost.
So what was your play? What was your play?
You don't deserve it. You talk shit, so you don't deserve it.
Well, no. I mean,
was it the Eagles' first half?
Man, fuck you both. Look, you think just because the Falcons played good against the Steelers that they're good? Like the Steelers offense is shit. It's always been shit. I don't care if the Falcons defense looked good against the Steelers. Mike always up here pumping up his Eagles. I don't know what you're missing today, Mike. I think they're going to have a field day. They're going to be fine. I like the Eagles, and you're goddamn right I bet them in the first half -3. The reason you guys know my bets is because I'm a fucking winner, right? That's why you remember them. You only remember the winners, all right?
I mean, I don't like that you're on the other side. I'm just
nah,
saying,
fuck you.
They are missing A.J. Brown, though. That's what they are. That's what's missing. He's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of Philly fans I know that's their main concern today is that AJ Brown is probably going to make them one-dimensional, but they haven't seen them without AJ Brown with Saquon, like you're saying. So
right. Saquon could be dual.
I think the Falcons defense was fucking trash, but they did allow nothing but field goals, so they didn't allow a touchdown yet this year. So it's kind of hard to like wrap your head around all these different things because you're basing everything off of week 1 overreactions and things of that nature. One thing I do know that maybe an overreaction is that both of these teams' defense, obviously they're supposed to be top tier, but the under, man, was opened up at 48. Why is this total open up at 40 points? And now it's steamed down to 45.5. I think that's like one of the most telling things there to me. I think this probably went too far down, and both of these teams score in the first quarter, and we possibly could get a early first half over. Like maybe Cav hits that because it's just based off a situation. And those guys have just been back and forth scoring. I think it could be a scoring type game, bro.
So I will say this, like just outside of like players, like some people always like to hear like storyline behind it or script or motivation or whatever you might say. Look, if I'm in the Eagles locker room, I'm saying like if you look at the landscape right now, right, with the Ravens going 0-2. The Chiefs almost losing to the Raiders. I'm saying, look, everybody that's somebody right now is struggling. Okay. The Cowboys getting their ass beat, the Saints looking good. Like I'm saying right now is our time to fucking make a claim as the Eagles to say like, we're here. Like we need to win this fucking football game and we need to be 2-0 and be the team that's not making everybody question what's going on. Right. Like that's my line in the locker room right now is like, this is important here.
So, the thing about the spread, if you look at the numbers, the way things have climbed, we opened up at 4 and it got up to 6s and even 6.5s out there. All weekend long, the news about AJ Brown has been out there. So to that point about the numbers and where the steam is going in, and I know Wham touched on this with the total, this might be overreaction from the public that's now looking at Monday. They saw the Dogs dominate this weekend, right? What were they, 10-4, I think was the total. And so now we're moving because we realize AJ Brown's been out. That motherfucker's been out since Friday. So, is that attributing to the line? I don't know. And I think that now this total, to the Wham's point, it's come down. Coming down that many points. Are we floating through that key number somewhere that could certainly be a factor in this? But look, we still got Kirk Cousins. We still got Kirk Cousins on primetime. Monday Night Football. He's 3-10 against the spread. Watch this. Pay attention to his footwork tonight. Is something wrong? Is he getting a little too old? Watch the way he doesn't quite shuffle his feet when he's dropping back out there. And that's going to make him very vulnerable to getting sacked and potentially squirting off a fumble. We know he's good for an interception. That's a nice little -170 spot. But something might not be right with this guy's feet work. Just watch the way he shuffles around out there and see if there's any extra tape on him as we go out there to start this game. Because to me, when I looked at that game last week, now I know it's Kirk Cousins and nothing really ever looks right for this guy, but something might be brewing in there injury wise that's lingering, or an ankle situation or a strain or something. At least that was my takeaway from last week.
Our guy on the pineapple, Jack. My bad, the chat's going by. Shout out to you, my man. Yeah, that pineapple, that good pineapple do be having that flavor. You know, a lot of times it's like sativa dominant kind of flower. That's why I don't smoke it too much. But you get some good pineapple strain. It do be tasting quite lovely. And it's pineapple Jack, so that's probably Pineapple Express crossed with fucking Jack Hare or something, I would think. That's super flavorful. Shout out to our guy though, Lamont Williams in the building. So did I hear? I didn't hear you. I heard -170 in there. I thought, Mike, and that was it. Did I hear that?
Yeah, you heard him. Yeah, you heard it. It's not the -190 play of the day. I was just saying a nice little touchdown spot there. But listen, or turnover
-170 on a.
Mike talks shit, but then he's like, "So now I can give out all my -90s." Like, really, that's all he heard.
Crazy.
I thought this was the -200 show, man.
What the?
It's the -200 now.
-70s.
We got unders and 200s, boys.
He talked all that shit last week about.
Hey, that shit lost too, though. That was nasty. That shit lost.
He wasn't even on the fucking under, bro. You know, I mean, it wasn't even on the over. He actually endorsed the under at the end of the day, and then that shit just goes. You know, now you're not. Did you bet the under today?
I'm on the under, yeah. Early number though, not this current number. That's the problem. Okay. So,
but the -170, I like how you just had a great, nice, smooth breakdown. Just do that in there, and I didn't hear anything.
He's trolling us, Dutch. He's trolling the.
I'm telling you, the guy's going to throw an interception. It's at -170. That's all I said. That's all I said.
The funniest stuff, yeah.
Dial the fuck into these lines. Go ahead.
Kirk Cousins -170.
When you say a number, bro, they think it's your bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's just because I did my research. I'm not coming in here just giving you guys unders.
One thing I do think Mike was trolling on is he did call Devontae.
So you're telling me
Devontae Smith. He called him Devontae Smith like he's Puerto Rican and shit. That was hilarious, bro.
Hey, I like that look, though. I like over 71.5 receiving yards with him. I believe his catches are over 5.5. Like, I was looking at him, like, I like him. I mean, I like him a lot, honestly, but obviously you're gonna have Terrell going with you now, with no AJ Brown. But I was looking at him, but I went with Bijan Robinson over 31.5 receiving yards. I don't know if you heard that, Wham Bam. I like that one.
I heard that one.
Yeah.
I had just hop in when you was talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, that. I'm all for Bijan. Obviously, we seen Marvin Harrison Jr. do it. Go crazy. Obviously, people saying he was dog shit. Now he just obviously flipped the switch on your ass. Similar to Kyler Murray, I think you're gonna see something like that with Bijan. Bijan is again like this Falcons team. I do believe it's a lot of overreaction going on right now, and then I think that the books need the Falcons to win tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I think the books might need the Falcons to win, especially after what happened yesterday. So I think,
man. Bro, the books cleaned house yesterday.
I appreciate you, Mal.
They did good. They did good. It was a good public day too. It was a good public day too. You know what I mean? But they did solid though. They did real solid.
So I saw something that said like the teams. It was like Lions, Cowboys, Ravens, Chiefs, and then like somebody else, like a whole bunch of the like 80 and 90% bet teams lost, didn't cover.
Yeah, it was disgusting, bro. Shout out to Noli Knowles in the building, making unders great again.
Oh yeah, Noli, cheers to you, man.
He's asking if that's some indoor cap. OG, shout out to Guillermo Zatucci in the building. Salute to you. Big win for the Raiders Nation there. Got Minshew getting the job done. You know, beating Baltimore in Baltimore. Big win there, my guy. Salute to you. And the fam. I tuned in for a couple moments last night with the bag and see my boy Razor getting fucked up, and also seen you and your boy Eli. So salute.
We'll do this for the chat, Dutch. We'll do this for the chat because we still do have 160 real people in here rocking with us right now. I know that for sure, right? Because I see the chat rolling. We'll do two $25 giveaways regardless if we don't get to a real 200. But you guys are close. Like it's 160. It's hard to tell now. I don't fucking believe anything, but I know that shit.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Like it's not real when we're at when you go. We got over 150 here.
It said 420 at one point,
and then within 15 minutes, You tell me we had 360, and you don't never say anything in between that. Like that shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying we'll still do something for the real ones that are in here rocking with us because there is.
Yeah, we'll hit the fucking retweet. That's easy. 50 retweets should be easy. Yeah, much love, Guillermo. Salute to your boy out there enjoying San Diego life. On the ship.
We'll move it, JR. We'll move it. I got baseball coming. I got some props that I bet.
Yeah, man. Let's get to it. Football vibes, though, man. A lot of football going on. A lot of big stuff happening this weekend.
I had the Giants last night. I mean, yesterday, bro. I know a lot of people will say it was a smart guy play. Our boy Ski exactly. He was like, "Oh, you're the smart guy play." I had the damn Giants yesterday. I was so annoyed when the fucking kicker gets hurt. Yeah, I mean, how many of those pre-game injuries did they have? I seen Evan Ingram. I had him in my fantasy lineup. He was pre-game injury. And then this damn kicker for the fucking Giants. What the fuck are y'all doing in pregame? Ice y'all asses up. Get some ice.
How can nobody kick though? Like I don't get it. Like you don't got one guy. Your punter can't kick.
Dog, that shit was so annoying.
Usually, like your punter will be able to kick a fucking field goal. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, shit. Usually the quarterback can do a little something. But yeah, man, football vibes. A lot going on over the weekend. And again, if you guys see anything that's dope, revolving college football or NFL, send it to us. Some funny shit, some big type shit, like, anything, really just, but check it out a little bit. This went down, this shit was funny though, man. We're talking field goals. If you're watching Jimmy the Bag last night in the live stream, there's a lot of talk about field goals. Ain't never seen no field goal like this. Woo, to the motherfucking dome. Look at that shit. Right in the fucking head, bro. Like, how are you that bad? Oh, man. And then Daby Cat brought this up earlier. Yeah, right in the head.
Oh, is this some of the college clips? Look at these fans. Look at these fans out here in college football, man. They start them young. You got to start them young.
Boo.
Boo, boo. And then, fuck you. Run that again one more time.
Yeah.
He's doing it all right. He's doing it right. Then let's show
him. Yeah, those some bad.
That was a crazy game. That was a bullshit call though. That pick six. But I'm happy that it happened though. Because I know some guys were on LSU to win the game. It all kind of worked out well. On the tailgate there. It was actually the Alabama stream, but sweating that LSU South Carolina game late. Good game. And yeah, the SEC, man, there's no joke.
I
Tennessee.
Anybody that tuned in cashed. We got LSU live, and we cashed on LSU live, and then also Alabama first half. Right when that Wisconsin quarterback went out, I hit that shit. I mean, I knew it was done. As soon as Wisconsin lost him, they were toast.
You got to tune in to the tailgate. You guys do a good job turning into the tailgate early morning. Stick around for the college football live streams if you want to. If you like the live streams, you got to hang out, or else they simply won't be there. Good turnout though for the tailgate. Everyone supporting Plus Sports Radio. 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. out here on the fresh side. Daby Cap in the crew. You never know who's going to come through.
I want to get Nutflush out. He's in the chat. Shout out Nutflush, man. See you in the chat. I want to get you to come out and give me some team totals. I had a couple questions. I'm going to try and see. Wham, can we, and we don't have to do it right this second, but do you have like official bets you want to go with? Because if so, I want to give you the screen for a minute.
Throw it up there for me right one time. It's all good. I actually just locked this right now. I don't have a side for you guys at all.
Run it, Jose.
Need to talk to you. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. Yeah.
All right, cool. For sure. What's up with the people? How y'all doing? TrotWam here. I got Daby hit me with the alley hoop, so it's only right. I put in the chat here. This is available on Bet Online. A lot of people don't have Bet Online available to them, but I know this is at Boyd. So if it's at Boyd, it's at FanDuel as well. This is both teams to score in tonight's Monday night game in the first quarter. Both teams to score plus 135. Correlates exactly what I'm saying. I don't think this is going to be a under type game. I do think that the defense is going to be solid, of course, but I do think this is a good chance, great chance that they're going to be a lot of offense on display, similar to what you guys were talking about with Kyle Pitts, Bijan, a lot of redemptions. What I did mention was about Marvin Harrison. Just think of that type of impact, flip-flop of being on one side to the other. And I think that both teams will score here. I do think that the defense is great for Atlanta, a little bit better than Philly, in my opinion. That's the reason why I'm leaning Atlanta. But both teams to score plus 135 is what you're getting right now at Bet Online. That's my official play here in the first quarter. So that both have to just hit a fucking safety, a field goal, a touchdown. It doesn't have to be 7 points. It doesn't have to hit a certain number. It just has to be both of them scoring. So that's what we on right here. It has been very helpful in this new kickoff rule. They've been able to get pretty good field goal strategies and stuff like that. So I do like that. If you notice, a lot of these these kickers been winning fantasy leagues. Y'all notice a lot of kickers been winning fantasy leagues this week. And it's because the field goal, the new kicking rule, I believe that has something affecting with them. So it's kind of making them a little bit more worth it. And I think the field goals are going to matter in this first quarter. So give me the first team. Both teams are scoring first quarter plus 135.
There we go. Wham talk with the.
I love that. And if I'm not mistaken, I hit the like. I hit the like on some. What do you say?
Exotic? Is that exotic for our boy or what? You know, I mean, is that?
I was going to say that ain't no boring little under. Mike's on the boring under. We got exotic plus money right here with Wham. Hey, but look, here's how it's going to happen. Falcons.
Wham was going to say under.
Falcons are going to hit a field goal. Eagles are going to score a touchdown. That's the only scoring we're going to see in the first half. So our boys can hit the under. I'm going to win the first half. Wham's going to win his bet, and then. Maybe it's going to finish 7-3. There you go, Dutch. You can even win your 5.5. Everybody wins. That's how it works here. That's what we're going to do.
I need Bijan to get 31.5 in the meantime, too.
Yeah.
Our guy Noli knows, Lamont Williams, asking about some MLB plays, and he gives you the goods. Man of the people.
Shout out to Noli.
Minnesota, Cleveland, under 7.5. Going with the Nationals and the Mets, under 7.5 as well. 2 unders. Make unders great again on a motherfucking Medicate Monday, Sesh edition. Appreciate you, my guy, dropping the goods. Shout out to Chris Warren in the building.
Mike dropped the ribeye too. He didn't say it, but Cody Bellinger plus 165 right there. I don't know if you got the clip in this one, Jose. If not, it's no big deal. But if you do, spin that shit.
Yeah.
He's just sorry. Okay, Mikey, you want to talk about it?
Sure. Cody Bellinger, RBI, plus 165.
You can go ahead and throw the wake up and get money, play of the day with it. Go ahead and put Marsh to get a hit with it, and that'll be a parlay. If anybody else wants to add to it, they can. But if they don't, that's going to win right there.
Dude's red hot right now. 320 batting average this past week. You know, I look at the 7 and 14-day outlook for these guys. He's trending in the right direction. He's probably the best hitter right now in baseball. He's got Oakland going on over there with, is it Estes? Not overly concerned about that side of it. He's got a 1.113 OPS over the past week. That guy's just crushing the ball. He's seeing it well. He's showing great plate discipline. And there's no reason I don't think he can get it. Probably a home run live as well. You know, I don't give those out very often. I definitely like to be a little more selective. The other day we dropped in Thursday night, Gleyber Torres, RBI and home run. He smacked it on his first go-round at bat here. Similar numbers for Cody Bellinger and why this one makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to take this guy, the hot hitter right now, 320. His 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs is minus 115. They're shading to the fact that they think this guy's going to make contact. And at a 165, it's right in the sweet spot to make it great cash.
And you're not going to saying anything about Mookie Betts. He's 1 in 15 at bats against Max Fried. I don't want nothing to do with it, bro.
Shout out to our guy Marquell dropping Ohtani RBI plus 170. Good to see you, my dude. Let's see there. Mark Schillingberg in the building. Good to see you, my man. Highlight this if you would. Highlight that for me in the chat. Our guy Mark Schillingberg bringing the no-run Murphys, dropping at 6 and 3. White Sox and the Angels. Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. No score in the first inning. Murphy, shout out to our guy Mark Schillingberg, bringing the good 6 and 3. As I see Christian Rivas in the building. Good to see you, my man. Wager Detective. Yabba dabba doo. Good to see you, my man. Said your first line movement in the football game tonight. Yeah, I'm on the Falcons, man. I just think it's a one possession game. I think Atlanta struggle. I think Atlanta does struggle. You know, you could say what you want about Kirk Cousins in the primetime moment, but man, get the ball out quick. You got 2 running backs that and a solid offensive line. This Philadelphia defense will look nothing like the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, especially in the secondary. I think they're gonna get exploited. So not too much, hopefully. So this under hits, and I do believe it'll be more dink and dunk. It doesn't look like Kurt really wants to go down the field. And the best thing about the Eagles would be the pass rush. So you probably want to get the ball out quick. All right, let's get to it.
I want to give out my other bet real quick. And this is one that we've done here too, plenty of times, but I'm excited because everybody knows I love you, Darvish. Also, if you paid attention, it's not new that I picked something to ride with it. Darvish first 5 for 2 years was something that I made ridiculous amounts of money on. It paid bills for me, literally. Haven't been really on him as much. He did cover his first 5 last game, but today against the Astros, I hate to say it, but Darvish, you fit the bill. I know you have a lot of pitches, but you throw your slider too much. That's not getting by Alvarez. You don't really throw 97 very often anymore. You're sitting around 94, struggling to get there, it feels like. You don't throw hard enough anymore. I think Yordan Alvarez is going to tear the cover off the baseball against Darvish. Darvish is a little too picky, and I think he's going to fuck up. He's going to throw that slider, down and in. Darvish is going to send it a long ways. I like his home run if anybody wants a home run prop. I just took the 2.5 or 1.5 bases at -110 though.
Shout out to our guy Mug Dog dropping. Shout out to our guy Cab dropping the prop right there. Be sure to pay attention because he's killing baseball right now.
Bro, people keep messaging me and asking, "Oh, Alvarez, like," and I'm like, "Look, dude, if I post it or I give it out, I'm betting it. I do not bet it every single day. Like we only bet it one time last week and it cashed. The pitcher has to fit the bill. So like, don't just ask because I'm not going to message you and be like, yeah, secretly I'm on him. Like if I bet it, I give it out. Like, and I do it all the fucking time. But I don't secretly bet Alvarez. Like I let you.
Yeah, man. There you go. You go. It does seem like he, when you do bet Alvarez, it does seem like he does quite well though. So I wonder why people are asking.
I know. Yeah, no disrespect. I'm just saying like I've got like more than you would think people asking me on days that I'm not betting it. And I'm like, no, man, if I don't give it out, I'm not betting it.
I'll tell you what, the last thing you want is the fucking keyboard warrior up there getting fucking pokey and telling you that's the worst fucking bet of the season.
You shouldn't.
You don't want to see that. You better win that bet.
What bet?
Whatever.
Bet. Fucking Dutch boy keyboard up there is fucking quick to fire off how bad your bet is if it loses.
Keyboard is in like keyboard warrior, Dutch, like an internet gangster. That's what he just called you.
Dutch boy.
He said you're real tough on social media.
Troll is crazy.
Dutch boy troll came out there on fucking fire the other day. I don't know what happened. I was just minding my own business. All of a sudden, I was like the dog who pooped on the carpet and he stuffed his nose in it. I was like, oh man, I won't shit there again. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's because I'll be honest, and we can talk about it right here if you want to. I don't like the pretendo. I don't like the pretendo. I don't like that shit. I don't do this shit for fun. You know what I mean? Like, so you want them. It's kind of like a mockery at the end of the day. Now, if you're on the over and you're talking that shit, it's cool. But it's kind of a little bit in
that game went over. I can't. What am I missing here? I told you guys not to bet the under. That game went over.
I get you not own it. You not own the other shit.
Well, I can't say what I think's going to happen, even though
every week now.
Against the motherfucking bet. No, that's not what you can do. You cannot advocate against somebody's bet. Like you said, it is pretendo. That's that meme. That's that meme where Chris Tucker and Rush Hour.
When I got real money on shit, you putting out some other shit. Like, nah, I don't want that type of shit around me. You know what I mean? Like,
here's where I stand on the topic. Here's where I stand on the topic, and this is why.
And then it's just like your under thing today, but good thing you are on the under today because I thought you was just honestly mocking fucking Raiders ass, but I'm happy that you are on the under today.
Here's where I stand on the topic. When I asked you after you were talking all that shit, I was like, "So are you betting the over?" And when you said no, that's when I was like, "Well, what the fuck, Mike? Like, if you bet it, I would have been like, all right, yeah, good, give it to him."
Listen, I do this shit for real, boys. I look at all these games. I look at all the sides. I look at all the totals. I'm going to tell you, based on the way I see the play script going down, how that shit's going to go down. Yeah, Thursday. If you want to talk about Thursday was an under and you cash it. Congratulations. But with 10 minutes left in the third quarter, Tua goes down and gets hurt. That game was going to 100 fucking points. So count your blessings. You cash that under. No doubt about it. But that being said, yesterday was definitely a dead nuts under spot. Those two teams fucking couldn't get out of their own way. No question.
It don't matter if it's under, if it's anything. It's just the principle of things, Mike. It's the principle, bro.
I do have a question.
And we're here to have a good time and vibe, but when it comes to money, it's like that shit's.
Well, what you did is you opened up the door for a losing bet that I can blast you and put you on fucking that. Hey, that's the shittiest bet I've ever seen in the fucking 20 years I've been watching the NFL.
No, but then you talk.
Turn your notifications on.
You talk shit about bets, and then you're like, "Hey, let me give out over 2.5 on the rushing prop." Like, I mean, what'd you put? There's no way you put real like.
But the reality behind that bet was
rushing prop.
Look, we can't go back and fix it, right?
I don't want that. We don't need that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're like, "Oh, I give all my bets out."
But the reality behind that bet was reading the game script, right? We know that we have bitches like Bosa busting ass on this.
I mean, I don't want your fucking. You know, what I mean, I want the goods. Like, and then the intercept. Like, come on, Mike. You know what I mean? Like, so you gonna talk that shit? Come on,
nigga,
now.
give me the ribeye, nigga.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we bring you on here to shine, not the fucking nickel and dime, motherfucker. God damn.
That's funny.
You know, let me clear up a misconception for everybody that wants to go scout how big their fucking ball sack is. If you win $300 a day gambling, by the way, just for everybody out there that maybe feels unit shamed by Dutch's comments here, $300 a day is over $100,000 a year.
Talk about it.
So let's be fucking real with that, man. Let's exercise fucking discipline. You have to be.
You put $300 on the fucking.
Does it have to be $1,000 that you put on a game? Maybe if you like it. Maybe I did that over the weekend with that fucking Valentina. But
I'm just saying we don't need the $20 bet. We don't need the $20 Aaron Rodgers over 2.5 rushing props. I don't give a fuck how much you bet on the game. I don't give a fuck if you parlay it all together.
Oh my god, this is so fucking.
I mean, we're talking real shit.
I told you we were moving on this week.
I do want to talk about scamming though. I do want to talk about scamming though, because this is what we're not doing. We're not scamming. I think that's as much as we having this. We're talking about quality. So I love that conversation. But scamming, you talk about Tua. He ran straight into this nigga knee. He ran straight into his knee. He know he got this guarantee money going on. Now, you talked about Kirk Cousins, and that made me want to ask that question. That I think Daby was bringing up that question. Maybe got to look at Kirk Cousins. He got a lot of guarantee money, too. They already got the backup quarterback probably even ready, too. So I don't know. Is this scamming going on in the league? Because I've been here.
There's most definitely scamming. It's a movie. Hey, people hit me up. What are you doing? You want to come out? I'm like, nah, man. This movie fucked me. I can't. This movie fucked up my whole vibe. You know, yesterday. Like this movie. We're like, what movie you watch? Oh, you ain't watching the game, motherfucker. I'm watching a movie. It's movie after movie. You had 10 movies on yesterday. You know, at one time. All of them. Oh man, what? It just depends on how big the ref wants to be. Does he want to be a supporting actor, or does he want to be the motherfucking main character? You know, like that's pretty much what it is.
Bro, you keep seeing how every time fucking Mahomes throws an interception, there's always a fucking flag on the field.
You can't every time my wife is happy. Anytime there's a flag, especially last night in that Sunday night game. You know, I had the fucking Texans -6.5 for fucking.
Bro, here's what you gotta watch, because I look for this shit, right?
Yeah.
I swear sometimes, bro, they throw the flag before the fucking penalty that they call. Like, you just gotta pay attention to that shit.
Whoever is engineering, if you could go to our chat, I just sent a picture in there. This is a perfect time to put that picture up. But go ahead, Kat. My fault.
That's it. And if you think about what I just said, it's deep as fuck, bro, because it was the first time where I was positive that I saw it was yesterday. And I was like, bro, how did he throw that flag before the penalty that he called? And I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, there's going to be 2 penalties, right? And they're going to be like, okay, this one and then that. But no, there was just one. And I was like, so how the fuck did the flag hit the field before the penalty happened? I was so confused.
This is how.
Sancho says it's the worst with 4 or 5. Yeah, they throw super late flags too. The problem is it's always in crucial positions. Last night, you're watching the Bears game. I mean, how many third down on that drive did they get to get that field goal to push on the 6? And anyone that had 6.5. You know, if you're watching that game straight up, watching it, the refs allowed the Bears to get that field goal. Now, some questions could be you call penalty any fucking play, man. How you can call these motherfuckers on 3rd and 14? The likeliness of you getting a first down on 3rd and 14 and you to call a questionable call, that's the problem. All these questionable calls come not when it's 1st and 10, not when it's on the 35 of their own yard. It's to determine the games, bro. It's fucking disgusting.
Nasty as fuck.
Do that shit that Netflix just said. He said you do not have to worry about it being rigged. You just have to worry about being on the right side of the rigging.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying.
That
I'm
is
just
true.
exactly what I say. I'm in the first quarter. I'm like, okay, I'm hoping the stripes are on our side today. You know, like, oh shit. You know, you could tell right away. So let's get to it though. Speaking of dope games, you know, this might be the dopest game right here. Check it out. Check it out.
I don't know either, Jose.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Tell me, we all want to have a good time.
There has to be
So,
consequences
see,
though. Like if you're the one who knocks it over, you don't get to smoke it with everyone.
Yeah, yeah, like I would like if you got to keep every joint, you know, that you pull. That's what I'm liking about it, you know. Oh, you know what I mean, if you got to keep every joint that you pull, that'd be pretty
That's
dope, right?
hard as hell to build up, bro. It's like, all right, we got to wait 30 minutes for somebody to build that shit back up.
I want
We need to have some weed
that.
games at
I just want to
Pubblepalooza
play
4.
it, and I just want to be the guy that, you know, I would be locked the fuck in because I just be, oh shit, everyone's like an exotic ass strain, you know. It's the most fucking intense Jenga game you've ever played. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, that's dope to me. Shout out to our
We
guy,
need to
Anthony
get,
G.
hey yo, before
I see you, my man.
Pubblepalooza 4, because look, I'm not rolling a fucking pound joint if it's got bad weed in it. Like I'll smoke a pound joint, but it's got to have good weed in it. Like, so we should do something fucking badass though at Pubblepalooza 4. So everybody that wants to be a part of the weed games, before we meet up, let's figure out how to make that happen. Because I ain't buying the whole pound, motherfuckers.
Every time it goes like that, it's never as cool as it sounds. I was gonna say it's almost better. Everyone just brings their own shit, rolls their own shit,
that part.
And you know, like
that's what always
let me smoke it. Yeah, I rather everyone bring 8 of the most exotic of their best weed they got, and then just roll up, and then we just pass it around. You know, okay, try this, and then we got about 12 different strains. And everyone's smoking. Some people don't like not even want to smoke their joint after they hit some joints, you know.
Who's not willing to pay for good weed? Put your
I'm a bougie smoker, bro. It's for sure. I already know. I'm a big bougie
but
smoker.
You aren't willing to pay for good weed. Sweaty.
I pay a lot of money for my weed, bro.
Check
Too
this
much.
out.
I'm in
Check
a
this
legal
out.
state.
Would you buy? I want to know if Sweaty Butcher would purchase this, you know. Anyone in the chat.
You're right on
I don't
time.
know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. Now I bought some expensive. I think the most I paid is like,
this is stupid.
This is Elephant's Growth. In Cali, these 7G jars go for $350. So $175 an eighth in Cali. This is what the flower is looking like. To be fair, it does look absolutely incredible. And this one is the OG Cross Cold Snap.
Yeah, pass.
The fuck did he just say? 175 an eighth?
Yeah, it's $350 for 7 grams.
No,
that's ridiculous, bro.
I mean, tell me that shit wasn't. I mean, that was a sexy.
It was awesome. It looked awesome.
That was a sexy lady. But a lot of times, the sexiest weed ain't even the best. Don't even smoke the best. It's like all bag of pill. You know, it's super sexy, and then it don't pack the punch.
I knew somebody would say that. Look at what Kong said. He said, "I have to try that at least once." I'm the same way. Like I do kind of want to, but $350 for fucking 7 grams, that's stupid.
I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Like those weed that's packaged up like that should be like the worst fucking weed, bro. I'm never getting. I don't like getting weed from, like, not saying that it doesn't be fresh. You just really gotta strike gold right when you get it. They be leaving that 100 and something shit up there for so long. They gonna keep trying to sell it at 100 and something shit, even if that shit gets failed. So fuck all that.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Like if it was a good night, you know what I mean? Like if I ran it up on the tables or this, you know, the sports book, you know, had a couple like a good night. Like
I literally showed you guys a picture of what I'm smoking today. It was the strain of the day. This weed's fucking great.
I would do an 8, but I hope someone would have it with me and we could just smoke it together. But I mean, I would want to try it though. It's like I believe it was $150 that I paid for that quarter ounce. That was the most I spent on weed, $150 for a quarter ounce. Maybe more. No, I've spent more than that, I'm sure. But I think it was $150 though. It was some New York sour diesel in Florida. And I was buying quarters for $90, and homeboy's like, I got this shit, but it's $150. And I'm like, I looked at it, it looked so dang. I was like, fucking give it to me. And then after I got it, I was like, bro, you spent $150 on a fucking quarter ounce of weed. Like, I don't give a fuck how good the weed is. I still smoke it, you know. So I need good weed, but I need it to make somewhat sense for me. You know what I mean? That's just what it goes to. So That makes absolutely no sense to me. Like but some motherfuckers can get an eighth, right? And that lasts them a whole week. So if a quarter gram could last you, if that 7 grams could last you for a month, I don't think 175 would be that bad. If you can make it last you a whole month, But it's 350. God damn, It's 350. It's not even 175. See, that's insane. I can't. Yeah, that's some.
Hey, that's nut flush
weed.
weed.
They say rapper weed. That's rapper weed for sure.
Shout out to Nutflush, man. I don't even know if he smokes, but I was gonna say that's Nutflush weed after him winning that 12K on that slot machine. Got to give him another shout out for that.
Wait, what happened?
Nutflush hit 12. He sent me a picture of fucking sent it in, man. Shit, he sent me a picture.
I don't send that shit in, bro. They gonna come after my boy, man. This is real. It's real in the field, my boy. Keep that on the low.
Yeah, I got you. Whatever, I got you. He sent me a picture though. He won 12K on a slot. He said it on Jimmy's show, so I can say it here.
I'm just playing, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, I don't want to talk about what goes on with mine. So,
but Stizzy's like, it's like 50-50, bro. I think they used to have good weed, but now it's like decent weed. It's more depressing and disappointing as the time goes. But I used to be a fan of Stizzy, but I agree. It's kind of seeming more like it's becoming more like mids, to be quite honest with you. I will agree with you there. Shout out to our guy Cliff Young. How much they tax you?
It's 50%, dude.
Golly.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking
45 to 55, man. That's the way it goes. Fed and state, they get their piece. Best don't live in a spot where they're going to take local taxes too.
Yeah, I'll hit you up, Sweaty. He's talking
Shout
about
out, man. Shout out to
Yo, one time real quick, our guy Mal said 9 more retweets. Go to Pub Sports Radio, guys. Hit that shit. Let's get to the 50. Come on. We got to get to the 50 here. We still got 150 people rocking with us. That's, good love, good numbers. Jose's coming on. Lamont asked for a parlay. So put the ribeye, right? Bellinger, and then Marsh hits. And then if Jose has something, you can add it. If you want to add your own play to it, you can add it. But at plus 165 and then mine's minus 130, you're already going to get good odds on it. I'm going to bet it. I just got to do it when we're done with the show. I got too many things going on for me to bet it right here.
Yeah, that lava cake was fucking fire back then, a while back. I know that for sure, bro. So Stizzy's definitely had good weed in my opinion, but we can agree to disagree.
Right.
I mean, we can agree to disagree.
I saw some bullshit. Some people posted that they were opening out of Stizzy bags the other day.
That. Well, like, see what you can do. Yeah, that's like probably like the green outdoor shit, But yeah, Stizzy's taking a big drop since they started taking over Nevada. Like, you get it anywhere in Nevada. It used to be like only in a jar. But yeah, man, I think you can find good weed anywhere. I would consider myself, a true connoisseur and somewhat of a weed snob. But I definitely think, when it comes to the weed snobs, I've never met anyone quite like Sweaty Butcher. He is quite the weed snob.
Shout out.
So and if you could just be, having the best weed every time, I mean, I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. The best weed you could buy, and I guess that might be Sweaty Butcher. He don't give a fuck about the ticket. But let's see. Who don't
That's
give
true.
a fuck? Who don't give a fuck? What the fuck was bro doing here? This is straight I don't give a fuck mode right here. Check it out.
Down. Put the fucking truck. Get the fuck down. Get that fucking truck down. I'm warning you, motherfucker. Don't get the fuck away from this truck. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck him. Nobody's taking this truck from me.
No way, bro. He get 12 stars. What the fuck is that real?
Hey, run that shit back. Ain't no way. He was like, what did he say to? He said, what did he?
Put the fucking truck. Get the fuck out. Get that fucking truck out. I'm warning you, motherfucker. Don't get the fuck away from this truck. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. God damn.
Don't take
Fuck him. Nobody's taking this truck from me.
That's crazy.
Well, next time you cut it out.
Dude, what do you think he's thinking as soon as it falls off the tow truck and he rounds that corner?
I'm out of here.
Bro,
like what the fuck, right? Like
I want to know. I can't get back to it. Like I can't get over that guy who yelled, "Cut it out!" Like the fuck, like he just yells, "Cut it out!"
No.
You're about to stop him with
No, he says no one's taking this truck from me. God's like, bitch, I'll take this truck from you. Nigga, what the hell? He flipped that shit over like it was a Bad Boys 2 fucking.
So I've seen that video, but from a different angle, right? I'd never seen it from that angle. And the guy that crashed it was the guy whose truck it was. Like he took the tow truck. So that was not. It was not the tow truck driver who crashed. Just so everybody knows.
No, it was they have a side video. I just didn't want to show both because they're both kind of long, but. Yeah. Everyone's in the video. There's like other videos of like people in the complex. I think it is in New York, and they're like, "What the fuck did we just see?" You know?
Yeah, he steals the tow truck, bro. He steals the tow truck.
Yeah, he takes the tow truck and is like, "You're not taking my truck," obviously, and fucking damaged every fucking thing, and then he flipped his own fucking truck. What the fuck? So anybody having a bad weekend? It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse, you know. That's some funny shit though.
We could have some more. We could have some more engagement here, Dutch, Mikey, and MMA. Our guy Mills. Hey, shout out to Jermaine for becoming a member right here, man. Real quick, because that oversees everything. Right
is that Mills right now? He's trying to drop a link, or is that what he said? I can't. I'm having a hard like.
Yeah, oh yeah, he said he wants the link for his top.
Yeah, drop.
Gucci.
Send them in.
Got that Gucci on us.
All right, he gave the over 2.5 field goals at plus 125. Hey, we can't turn that down. We can't turn it down a winning profitable bet, my guy. That's funny as shit. Lucky Power in the building. I see you, my man Chris Warren in the building. Yeah, that was, I don't know, like when I seen that shit wearing bam, I was thinking about, I was like, I'm gonna send this shit to you. You can talk about this because like there's like a couple different videos of the people on the sideline talking too. Like, what the fuck did we just see? You know?
Nah, that shit was hilarious, dog. I think the car flipping over is something I didn't expect, but
no,
was it somebody in that car moving the car? Because it looked like the car was kind of moving on its own, or like they're directing.
No, it was like the door was open. Like that dude, it looked like what was happening. He was trying to he was getting in his truck trying to pull it off.
Right.
Obviously, he realized homeboy was about to take his shit. It was already hooked. So then he comes back. He's like, "Hey, don't take my fucking truck." Starts talking shit. Dude's like, "Man, I'm trying to get in." See, I wish we had the other video because it shows it from the side. Dude goes back to like he's getting in his truck, like I'm out of here, and homeboy comes and starts scrapping with him a little bit, and then hops in his truck and dips. And that's why the driver door is still open, you know, because he was trying to get in his truck to get away. But he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get this fool off my truck now."
That thing wasn't going nowhere, and so then he just stole the whole truck.
Right. And I don't think he didn't, and it wasn't even hooked properly. Like, yeah, it wasn't obviously, it wasn't, you know, that's what you get. That's what you get, motherfucker. Yeah, but let's talk about it,
man. Hit that retweet button, hit the like button.
What time is it, Cab? What time is it, my guy?
12 o'clock already. It's well, my time, 12 o'clock. So 1 o'clock Eastern.
It's 10. So we've been off for about a little. All right, let's get to.
We've been on for an hour 45.
Let's get to our guy. Let's talk some baseball. What we're gonna do is we'll talk a little baseball. We might touch on a couple college football games. I do surprise. I really like the under on Thursday night. All right. I know, you know, Mikey is boring as fuck, but it's 38. It's going to be down. So we talk about it today. By the time we get to it on Thursday, it's going to be down. So, unfortunately, most of my notes are on my phone. But I'm going to tell you right now, when these boys play, it barely hits fucking 30. It barely hits 30. These are two grinded out defense. When we talked earlier about the 3 teams that we could bet unders on, the Patriots were obviously one of them, and that's who we were getting on Thursday night. And then of course we get the Jets, who maybe could be one of those under teams as well. But I do believe their offenses, they got a little bit more weapons offensively, of course, with Aaron Rodgers back there. And I think Breece Hall's a fucking stud. Shout out to our guy Wham Bam. Got that anytime touchdown last week with them, Brighton, real quick and easy with the plus money. And then yesterday he made one hell of a catch too on that fade route from Aaron Rodgers. That was nice. So hopefully you're on it again. But yeah, Breece Hall, stud. But I just think these two teams scream under. We'll talk about it a little more here throughout the week. But I don't believe the 38 will be there by Thursday night. After tonight, too, if Razor hits his look and Mikey hits his under, obviously it'll be even more contrarian. But I'm telling you right now, for any team that breaks 20 in that football game will win. And we're dropping in the chat. Let's get to some baseball real quick. We'll talk some baseball, and then we'll talk. What's our guy Collins Cliffs dropping right here? We got to stop. We'll stop anything.
Tennessee minus 13.5.
Tennessee was one of my best bets. I had the minus 49 last weekend on Saturday. They won by 70 fucking points, bro.
So Tennessee's up. Tennessee's -7 right now. They're up, obviously, with Nico, and then we got Oklahoma. I think down, honestly, a little down. They struggle with Tulane a little bit, but they put them away late, right?
Let me say this: I think everyone is going to be on Tennessee, and that's okay because I will too. I think there'll be I think this is going to be one of those scary bets where there's maybe not going to be as much line movement as you want to see, and a whole bunch of money and bets on it. And then maybe we see it even get more appealing to bet Tennessee. I don't know. It feels like one of those games, but at the end of the day, fuck it, man. I like Tennessee too, so I'm high on them.
$1 million.
Yeah, I don't like. Go ahead, Wham. My bad.
$1 million Nico. Keep it going, bro.
I got fucking busted. I called him Millionaire Nico, right, for the NIL, Millionaire Nico, and they dubbed him that in an ESPN thing, and it didn't stick. I don't think anybody calls him that. But I referred to him as that in one of the cutout videos that we did for the Tennessee game. Boy, roasted in the comments, bro. 30 comments of nobody fucking calls him that. I'm here in Tennessee and nobody calls him that. Everybody's so fucking angry. So I'm glad to hear you say that.
Hey, that's what you gotta do. Just
right after you got it, bro. Yeah, shout out to the reaction. Yeah, hell yeah, you get the good reaction right there.
Yeah, that's good. Just say some dumb shit tomorrow.
They started that before he got there, really, right as he signed, so it didn't matter. It makes sense.
Hey, do something else tomorrow. Say some other off the wall shit.
I'm gonna call him Millionaire Nico again. I'm gonna be everybody's favorite nickname.
They call him Slice Cheese.
That's a good one.
Slice cheese is crazy.
They've been calling him the Zipper, boys.
Yeah,
calling him the Zipper.
Yeah, boys. Oh man.
You know the exact.
But yeah, I'll tell you one game right now. We'll get to baseball here in a moment. But while we're on it, shout out to our guy Preston Eckall in the building. Tennessee +3.5 in my pocket from preseason. God damn, that's a crazy number. 3.5.
Pacheco to the IR. That's cold.
Yeah, 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Also got USC at a really good number
because USC is favorite.
They're by 6, against Michigan.
I like USC.
I like USC there too. I think USC is back, man. They a game that you could think would be a sleeper against Utah State. They 48-0 smack them. I think USC's for real, man. I'm really high on Lincoln Riley. You can't be too many high on college football coaches. It seems to be this in these years. I think Lincoln Riley is one of the better ones. I like him against Michigan. Michigan does not have a quarterback. You don't got a quarterback? Come on, man. It's gonna be a long motherfucking day. Dude, they do not have a fucking quarterback. Warren, not good. The Orgy dude, he's nice, but he can really just run the ball. He can't really throw it. UNLV 3-0. Hell yeah, Dom. Hell yeah. +9 to the motherfucking window. They went out right. Shout out to our guy Dominique. I see you, my man. I like Vanderbilt getting 21 against Missouri. We talked about BC getting it against Missouri last week. They lose by 6. I like Vanderbilt an awful lot here. They lost to Georgia Southern. Vanderbilt has, looked really good. They look pretty good until then. They're getting 21 against. They got a quarterback in Pavia. They will be in this football game. I don't think they lose by more than a touchdown. I like them a lot against Missouri, getting 21. So, you have any thoughts about that, Cam?
Yeah, 21's too many points for Missouri. They're still not there defensively yet. You saw that this weekend with Missouri not covering. I don't think Missouri needs to be laying double-digit spreads. I do like the Missouri football team, don't get me wrong. They're not a team that I want to lay those kind of numbers with, not at this point. And I think this weekend is indicative of it. I mean, we're past the overreaction point. We're to the point where we're going to start seeing trends and who teams really are. Teams should be settling in here at this point. So, yeah, I like it. I like a lot this weekend. I'm interested in the NC State Clemson game. Somebody in the chat just dropped Arkansas plus the points. Even though Arkansas burned me bad, that's one of the ones that I have circled also. There's so many good games coming up this week.
I don't like seeing that. Pavia is real. I like Pavia a lot, Justin. I like him a lot. I think Vanderbilt's got talent all around them. They were overlooking Georgia Southern. They're looking ahead to Missouri. They're gonna play them tough. Another game. Collins Cliff says he likes Louisville. I don't like seeing that because I had Georgia Tech circled. I was gonna break it down a little bit more. I believe that's who they're playing, right, Cab?
Who'd you just ask me about?
Louisville.
Plus 10.5 against Louisville right now.
Yeah, I think that's too many points. But Georgia Tech disappointed me against Syracuse. Crazy thing is, I text Mike about that game right at the week, and I said Syracuse I'm looking at them. I think they got value this week. Then I watched tape, and I'm like, wow, Syracuse couldn't stop fucking me from running 100 yards. And obviously, they fixed Brown fixed whatever happened against Ohio, I would believe it was, whoever they played, who ran all over him. Mikey made the adjustments and looked pretty good against Georgia Tech. You got any opinion on that Georgia Tech Louisville game?
No, I don't. I'll tell you what, you guys mentioned that USC Michigan game. I jumped in on that under. That number's dropping like a rock. I got 49.5. I see it's down even from there now. So take a look at that one. There's a big, I know we kind of blasted over it, but big spot for Michigan early in the season before week 5. They are not an over team. That's a team that slowly develops, even compounding that more than that with the Harbaugh factor leaving town. They're still trying to figure out their coaches and playbooks and kind of the weapons that they have out there. So 2-12 is the under trend for Michigan. In other words, 12 unders, 2 overs, going under by a tutty. And that goes all the way back to 2020. So new coach, new system, new process. Not one of those big trend guys that looks 3 or 4 years in the past, but especially for college, but just kind of systematic, right? It's like this team doesn't figure their shit out in Michigan until they got the Ohio State game on deck, and then they start becoming a potential contender here. So I like the under in that game. And again, the number's dropping. So you got to get it while it's hot.
Yeah, I like that.
Backstage, but Jose's been ready for about 15 minutes. I forgot to tell you. Literally, I think he fell asleep.
Did Mills come through or no?
No, did somebody send him the link?
Oh, well, obviously I thought you were going to like you did.
Why is it my job? I figured Jose was going to do it.
All right. Well, Jose's not going to want to probably. Maybe.
Well, he's been ready, just so you know.
Yeah, let's get to it.
We need Mills in here, man. You're a Falcon fan, bro.
Yeah, let's get Mills in here. Mills, if you're still ready, Jose will send you a link real quick. We'll get you in here. My fault. I don't have access to my computer right now, so I'm kind of down. If you would too, highlight Kong's parlay, please. I'll probably stay off Georgia Tech. I mean, my guy Kong's fucking on fire right now. I wouldn't be too smart going against it. I do think Georgia Tech is live in this game. But I'll stay away for this purpose. Louisville minus 10.5, Tennessee minus 7, and Oklahoma State minus 2.5. Excuse me. 3 weeks in a row, those have hit. Probably plus 600. It's plus 600, I believe. So plus 600 parlays, the 3-teamer. 3 in a row. Let's go for 4. Single bet those motherfuckers too. Our boy Collins Cliffs has been smashing. Good shit, bro. Appreciate you dropping it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it here. Let's get while we're waiting on Mills, we'll talk some MLB. We'll go back to the football game if Mills comes in. I'm sure he has the props on the NFL game tonight. But you can find this guy producing all throughout Puff Sports Radio, Tuesday through. I heard actually yesterday that I believe Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be betting with Bouquett this week. So you're going to get a lot of this guy here, but you're going to get him right now breaking down the MLB where he tends to shine. He might even have a little talk about his Jets because they looked a little bit better than against San Francisco. And a big game Thursday night coming around. I believe he'll be live streaming that as well. So he'll be talking this shit, ready to rock and roll. Our boy, no way, Jose. Let's go.
You only get one. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see everyone on panel. Mikey, Dutch, Daby, Trot. Nice to see everyone. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of me this week, but we'll talk about that here in a moment. Nice to see everyone.
Hey, good to see
this week, huh? Jimmy's heading to Hawaii.
Yes, yeah. Shout to Sonny getting married.
Yeah, Jimmy,
don't do it.
Look at the way he looked. Look at the way. Did anybody catch that? After he said, he goes, "Oh shit, is she fucking watching?"
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, man. Hey, do that shit behind closed doors or something. Do it in the backyard with a barbecue. Ain't no need to go sign the papers. You know?
Hey,
I mean, Hawaii's beautiful. Go to Hawaii, do that. But I'm just saying, don't do this.
Jimmy keeps. I told Jimmy, man. I tried to tell him. I don't know if it was text or if it was live, but he keeps acting like he's not looking forward to going to Hawaii. I'm like, bro, it's Hawaii. Like, what the fuck, man? Have a good time.
Oh, it's so beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cons Clips. Let me get this out real quick. It's not his 2-unit. This is not his 2-unit parlay of the week. So it's just a parlay. Let's get that right. Appreciate you. The 2-unit parlay will be dropped, I'm sure, on the tailgate. My guy's already learning, quick to the scene, already learning the game. Our boy Cons Clips. You'll have to tune into the tailgate to get that, which once again is 3-0. But we appreciate you dropping your plays here, my man. How was your weekend, Jose? Aaron Rodgers got the win in Tennessee, man.
Yep. 4-1 day in the Cappers contest as well, so I cannot complain about that either. Obviously, I'm one of the dumb cunts that had the Ravens in the Survivor, but we don't have to talk about that. I went 4-1 in that. I went 1-0 in baseball. I've got 4 baseball bets ready for us here. Cabby and I are correlating. It's going to be a good day.
Hey, I love the vibes. I love it. Let's talk some baseball.
I like it.
Yeah, so I'll get these out. Cab, I'll start with your game and go back to forward here. I'm on the under in the Astros-Padres game, under 7.5, even money. But I'm also on the Astros money line, plus 109. I'll move this. There we go. Plus 109. I think the Astros win. I think it'll be a good game, and I hope that it's 1-0 with a Yordan Alvarez bomb there to make us all happy there, Daby Cab. I'm on the under 8. And Los Angeles Angels in the Chicago White Sox. Both teams, obviously, we all know are very bad. There's 2 pitchers on the bump that I like, though. I say this frequently. There's only 1 or 2 now pitchers that you can really back on the White Sox. My guy is Jonathan Cannon. I think he's the best backable pitcher on the White Sox. Gets good odds, etc. But I think he'll pitch a good game here today. Reed Detmer is another guy that I like. So I went under here. And by the way, with all these unders, go ahead and assume that there's more money in bets on the over. Example, this is a shorter one, but this is still an example. 69% of the bets, 61% of the money on the over, and we've gone down a half run. So just assume that those are all happening on all these games, by the way. Same thing with the Astros and Padres. Went from 8 to 7.5, and that is 99% of the bets, 68% of the money on the over. So we're just fading that. And then last bet here, Nationals Mets, 97% of the bets and money on the over. We take the under here. It goes from 8 to 7.5. Maybe some people will say it's boring. I don't know. But I like Chaminade here. I'm a little worried about Jake Irvin's innings. And I don't know if Lindor is going to play today. And it would be really ideal if he didn't play. He left his last game with some back discomfort. Even if he is in, I still like the bet. But if he is not, it would help us out better. So under there as well, under 7.5, minus 120.
What? My bad, Jose. What was that last one? 7.5 on which one?
The Nationals and Mets there. And if you want, that one to put in the big Sesh parlay, the one I feel the best about would be the Angels White Sox under 8 at minus 105 there.
Yeah,
so
I like that one. And just to recap a little bit, Jose did give us 2 winning baseball bets last week on the Sesh as well, bringing the good vibes and bringing the motherfucking winners. Gave you a plus, I believe, 140 on the Reds and a nice solid winner with the Red Sox.
Yeah, I'm glad that those bets hit, or else I would have incurred the wrath of Dutch and my shitty bet. So I'm glad they hit.
No, hey man, you don't ever, hey man, you don't.
You can't shit on Dutch's bets, but don't you make a bad bet in front of Dutch.
In all fairness, Mikey's a fucking machine. He gave out like fucking 60 winning bets, maybe 55 out of 60 winning bets for a month there, and then he all of a sudden just fucking started drinking his own Kool-Aid and became the fucking best thing since sliced bread. And he wants to start.
Won't even give us a fucking breakdown anymore.
Hey. Speaking of being the best thing since sliced bread, let's talk about me for a second here.
Let's do it.
Last Tuesday, Dana White Contender Series, 4 fights. Four fights. All 4 sides, all 4 round props, all 4 finish props, netted 22.5 units. I lost 1 bet that entire fucking card, and it was only because I live bet something. I was stupid. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. I went plus 325 on the other side. That's how you fucking roll 22.5 units on 4 fucking fights. What?
Big time. You've been congratulations killing it on the UFC too. Is Mills in the back? Because this would be a perfect segue.
No, he is not.
Damn.
But can I
try to get him in here.
Can I ask a question here? I have a gambler's etiquette
name was all live on screen. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, of course. I knew, Mikey. Don't you worry. But I have a question for you guys.
Look at Justin's comment. That's got to be the comment of the day, right? My bad, Jose. He gets his page. He's just weird as fuck.
We love Jose.
But here's the question of the day. Here's some gambler's etiquette. Mikey, you brought it up, the Contender Series. Big Show, our friend Big Show, alerted me that there's a lovely Venezuelan woman fighting in this UFC shit. I'm like, okay, sweet. I'm going to bet her. Big Show, I text Big Show, please let me know, Big Show, when this fight is going to happen. I'll bet it. I'll jump on the live stream with you guys too. I'll bet it, sweat it with you guys, etc. She was a big underdog, plus 340. And of course, it comes around. I get 5 text messages saying, oh my God, did you bet her? This Venezuelan chick just knocked this chick out. Fucking Big Show doesn't tell me a goddamn thing. I lose that plus 340 down the drain. Big Show, I've thought about that maybe once a week. Whose fault is it? Is it mine or Big
I think
Show?
maybe more than once a week. Maybe once a day, it sounds like.
Yeah, probably so.
I know.
He wakes up. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I know. I text you immediately after we were live. I was laughing. I was like, I'm gonna text Jose, see what he has to say.
It was disgusting. I literally got 4 or 5 text messages being like, did you bet this Venezuelan chick? And I was like, fuck me, Big Show. You're killing me, dude.
Even worse than that, her prop finish was like plus 650. So it was unbelievable.
I got to be honest, Mal. I expected better out of you, my dude. I told you last week, we are not looking back anymore on this show. This show is no longer a circle. We are straight like an arrow, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't go back anymore.
Yeah. I wanted to send in 2 things. I wanted to send in a video of his because he actually somehow made it work. I
saw what Wham wanted to see.
He got even worse. And then, of course, Wham Bam knows what I'm talking about. We said no more of this young man. We said no more.
We said no more.
We said no more of that shit. All right. But if you caught homeboy last night for the Chicago Bears walking into the stadium there in Houston, you might have mistaken him as somebody else in the Chicago Bears quarterback. That's all I'm saying. But he did have some moments last night. He spent more time on his backside than he did up, but he made a couple plays. But that offensive line, I mean, I don't think nobody's gonna look good against that offensive line. So, real quick, I'm pretty sure it's went a landslide here on the plays of the week. Did anybody actually vote against the incredible interception here from the Cincinnati Bengals, Jose?
No. 57% the Cincinnati Bengals. INT. By the way, that was the Bengals cornerback that was talking shit about Xavier Worthy earlier in the week as well, saying that he was only just fast. So shout out to this beautiful interception. And I will let everyone know that Michael Vick is back in the backstage right now.
My man. Yeah. All right, let's get to it then. Before we get out of here, we'll bring on our boy. You can find him Tuesday nights, late night, 11 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. out here on the Fresh Side, breaking down Octagon, interviewing fighters, be sure to follow our guy MMA Locker Room. If you like the fights, if you need inside info, this guy will give you inside information from the fights and break it down like a pound. Check out our boy Long Beach from Long Beach, California. Our guy Money Mills. MMA Locker Room.
Hey, yo. I don't know what's up with my camera, man. I'm trying to get it the right way, but god damn, they got me fucked.
You probably have it locked to only stay in one direction.
Locked. You got screen lock on.
Yeah, there you go. This is the diagnosis we need. There's Michael Vick. Here we go.
There's our producer coming in, helping out. Let's go.
Hey, yo, you already know it's Monday, so it's only one thing to do, and that's medicate, motivate, and money to make. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys on my plate. All right, man. So look, listen and hear me out. I'm going to give you guys a few different props. Do what you want. I'm taking Saquon Barkley to get an anytime touchdown. Later chalk to talk. Minus 150. But look, listen and hear me out. I'm really coming for this.
That's good.
I'm really coming for this.
Y'all baseball bettors, don't come with that bullshit.
I'm really coming for this, though. Hey, look. It's a chalkboard prop shop, okay? That's what y'all gonna know me as. But I ain't coming to give that out. I'm coming to give out Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, plus 2 touchdowns, plus 300. Get your money with me. I think he's going to catch it out the backfield. I think he's going to run one in. So if y'all want plus money, take him to get 2 touchdowns at plus 300. Another one that I like. Over 3.5 field goals. We got Younghoe Koo, one of the best field goal kickers in the NFL. I actually think that over 3.5 field goals is the way to go. I've been playing it on every single primetime game. Last night, hit that shit before halftime. So I'm taking Saquon Barkley to get 2 touchdowns at plus 300, and I'm taking over 3.5 field goals. Let's get it.
My man. What's the juice on them field goals?
Juice on the field goals, you could get that at plus 110, over 3.5.
Good shit. How about a side perspective here? You don't gotta tell me, you betting it or whatever, but are your Falcons gonna show up tonight?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm taking the plus 6.5. I grabbed that early on, so you know what I mean. But it's one of those things to where the Eagles beat us up like 3 years ago in the season opener, and that was when Jalen Hurts had his coming out party. So what the fuck you think he's gonna do? That nigga gonna have a prom, a recital, a winter formal. He about to ball today, man. So it's just what it is, man. I actually think, though, we could cover that plus 6.5.
I'm a little disappointed with Mills. He coming here with the juice. He coming with the ops, though. Why you don't got Bijan anytime touchdown on this damn shit? What are you talking about? Bijan anytime touchdown is obviously the one where I will go. I love my boy Mills. He's my fellow Falcon brother. He tripping with that, though. Bijan, the first one should have came out your mouth.
I like that. I like that because Wham was right on the last one. He gave out Breece Hall, gave out CMC. Breece Hall came through. Bijan Robinson, that's on the prop shop. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that if y'all really want that. But yeah, man, my best player prop is going to be Devontae Smith over 5.5 receptions. He's the best route runner in the game since Chris Carter. No Antonio Brown in the game. I look for him to have 8 receptions, 130 yards, and a touchdown.
I love that. I was looking at that and this yard 71 over 71.5. I like that a lot. Talk that shit, Mills. What you got going for the rest of the week, my dude?
So, man, Dana White Contender Series is going down tomorrow. I got an interview out with Joey Hart. He's fighting on there, welterweight, 6-1. He went from a minus 180. Now I think he's down to a minus 160. Check the interview out there on Pub Sports Radio. And besides that, man, just check us out every single Tuesday night doing the podcast for y'all. I'm going to get out of here because it's getting loud where I'm at right now. But you already know, man. Falcons rise up. The Jaguars win the building. We suck. It's all good. Y'all know what's up.
Appreciate you,
Mills. Much love.
I'm not gonna lie. I lose track of all of Mills's favorite teams. So I was just today years old when I found out he was a Falcons fan too.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take
a Falcon fan from the jump, bro.
You're gonna take that minus 150?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a -7, minus 115 right now on Tennessee. Ramon Scott said they just downgraded McCall to doubtful. I think NC State will be. I'm not high on McCall anyways, but you always.
Yeah, that line's 17, man. That's a big line for Clemson, though. No.
What?
Clemson
is
Tennessee,
bro, -7.
I know, but McCall, though. You said McCall, though. You talk about NC State, no?
Yeah, I was gonna say that that line at -7 also. That's why I was bringing up the -7. So I think you can get it at -7 also. That's why I brought it up.
The Tennessee Clemson game?
Yep.
I thought I seen 17.
No, it's not 17.
Clemson versus NC State.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Sorry, I'm just so many fucking games to scroll to.
So TrotWam, you bang with the minus 175 touchdown props, huh?
I don't bang, bro. I'm a civilian, just to let you know. So if you pressing me right now, I do not.
Yeah, 7.5, Dutch.
Let's just let you know.
Oh, really?
No,
Minus
no, it's not. It's minus 19.5. I'm tripping. What am I saying?
Yeah, so it was 17. Now McCall gets ruled out. Now it's already moved 2.5. I can't lay that type of number with Clemson, but I would have definitely liked 7. I think anything under 2
I was about to say if I could get a 7, I was going to bet it. I thought what?
I'm like, wait, I see 17 this morning.
I don't know what I thought I could get. I was
well, I'll tell you guys this.
What's the Barkley's 175? You said he
said 180, 180,
180.
Sounds better at 150 though, doesn't it?
I can get Bijan for a little cheaper than that. I think I see one.
Mal says Bijan sounds a little better. Man, right. He loved him chalky, huh? Minus 180, yeah, 150.
He really be looking for the biggest shit though. I ain't gonna lie, that's the biggest.
2 touchdowns, plus 300 for Barkley, over 3.5 field goals, plus 110. He did catch that last week, and they've been kicking an awful lot of field goals with, as our guy Wham Bam said, with the new kickoff. These motherfuckers seem like they're down on their side of the field pretty quickly. My favorite look, though, honestly, that he did give out, I like this Devontae Smith over 5.5 receptions. He seems to think he's going to have a big night. I mean, it stood out to me when I was looking at the props last night. It really did. I hate to be on the Eagles' side props-wise, as kind of Wham mentioned, like betting the Falcons. So maybe that's something that they keep me off. But yeah, I think Smith has a big night tonight. So maybe I go to the window there.
Last chance to go pump this right here on the retweet, guys. Come on.
How many we got?
43 right now. You guys can pump it to 50.
Let's get 7 more retweets.
To talk about
if we get 7 more retweets here in the next 5 minutes, we'll do a race off. If not, we're going to bounce. We gave you quite a bit of plays. Once again, that under tomorrow Thursday night, I believe, is super live. The 38. I don't believe that number will be there. So look at that. And then tune in throughout the week. We'll be breaking down these college football games. I think right away what stands out so far from what Cav has mentioned, Tennessee, the under from Mikey in the USC-Michigan game. I really like Vanderbilt. Anything stand out on the card for you in this college football week? Quick glance from you, Wham Bam.
Yeah, we talked about $1 million, zillion dollar Nico. So we already know what's up with that. I do agree with you guys with the USC. It's kind of like I was kind of on the edge on that one though, just because historically we kind of get our ass smashed to teams like this. But the fact that we kind of are in the same division, I'm not saying we as in I'm in USC or anything, but the fact that they're in the same situation, I think that's kind of throws it out. Those are a little wrench in it. So I don't want to touch that game, but those 2 games do stick out to me. And I also want to add one more thing. We talked about, maybe even Dallas Goedert. Obviously, it's going to be Devontae Smith. Why is nobody talking about Jalen Dotson? They made the get him. What's up with him? At least he's going to be a good fantasy player tonight, I think. So I'm probably maybe on some shit. I might be on some last minute degenerate play with Jalen Dotson just because it's no one talking about, bro.
Well, I can make you feel better about that, Wham. No one's betting him because 1, he sucks. 2, it's Jahan Dotson, and 3, he went to TCU, so he's a bad wide receiver. It's a bad wide receiver. And by the way, as well, Tennessee's going to beat the dog shit out of Oklahoma this week. Oklahoma's a big fraud team. They fucking suck. They're going to get the dog shit.
That's why I wanted to just go ahead and let everybody know I took that minus 7.
I'm like, it'll probably be 10 by the time we get to Thursday night action.
Yeah,
so
Tennessee.
That's what we do here, man. We want to turn this over to kind of breaking down a little bit more of the taking advantage of the lines, doing a show Monday morning. So look for us to be doing that a little bit more. It's kind of difficult with, late night, Sunday night and all that, trying to just look over to Monday. But if we want to make money and that's important, then we need to find the time to do that because the lines that we've been betting here on Mondays have been very good. I bet 50.5. It closed at 48.5, 48 on Thursday night in the total, So with the Dolphins and Bills, as Mike did say, it was clearly on the overpace. Good thing Tua decided to run into somebody, but the over was clearly on fucking Tua. Tua had the over like in his pocket because he was just throwing the ball to Buffalo more than he was to his own fucking teammates. So Tua, I don't know, but Miami got to do something. They have absolutely nothing there. But we do have here.
Jose, you might as well go ahead and make the horses or ducks or whatever the fuck you want to do. What do you want?
We need 50 though. We need 50. We need 50. And MMA locker room, you got a good number.
It's about to hit 50.
You got a good number on the 150 because it's 180 now. So shout out to the plays though. I do think Barkley has a big game tonight. Mikey thinks so too, but I don't think he's laying the juice. I think his passing game's in the air because I told you guys Terrell. That's the guy that's going to lock down Smith, and it's going to be a short dunk and dunk spot for Terrell. I do like that look from Noli though. Give me a little Goddard action too. That seems like a good spot. Bijan Robinson going to be the best player on the field tonight. I think he's going to show up a little, show out a little bit. Barkley going to have his game, but I think Bijan the next best thing. He might be what everybody thought Saquon was going to be. We'll see, though. We will see. I like this kid a lot. I thought he was a stud coming out of Texas. Kurt, don't turn the ball over. Be in a fucking football game and run the ball, man. Run the fucking ball. But you do have to take advantage of this secondary. But I do think you can't abandon the run. The run obviously opens up play action and things of that nature. And I do think Atlanta's best is their offensive line with the two running backs they have, and Bijan Robinson and Alir, or however the fuck you pronounce dude's last name. But yeah, let's get to it though. We do have one for you guys while we're waiting for these retweets. Shout out to Voodoo Ranger. We got the 50 retweets. So Jose will get you guys in there, and
just
we'll
make
name
sure
off everybody.
Regulars are in there, Jose. And put Justin in there too.
Yeah, make sure Justin's in there.
See your Twitter though, Justin. You don't even got to put a picture on it.
Yeah, put a girl on there. Be a girl and give out pics for girls. Watch how many followers.
Call yourself Kelsey and
you'll blow the fuck up, bro.
Put
a cute little girl on there and have her fucking start giving out pics. You'll have more followers than all of us, Justin. And then you'll really be helping out the show by liking and retweeting it.
Isn't that disgusting?
You'll be on here. Appreciated that. Shout out to Kelsey.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Kelsey.
Hey, I had this one thing I wanted to say. The walking bets thing is super funny. We got to bring that back, but I think we're gonna have to upgrade some of these women, man. They got to stop walking where they're going, bro. Somebody all need to get a car. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here walking in the park and shit.
Bro, I swear they should call it jogging because they ain't walking, bro.
I was a little tilted when the show started, Justin. I was a little tilted when the show started. What are you? The Bijan is the stacks. Is he on the rushing? Is he on receiving? What was it?
It's all the way at the top. Cab, it's on the start things. You can look for it while I'm looking at the bullshit for the
put it in there for me again, Stacks. It's been a long show.
Bijan over 100.5 rushing and receiving yards at -110.
Ooh, I dig that shit. Appreciate
Thank you,
Pimp.
Mikey.
I dig that shit. I really like that look. That's the Stacks play of the day. And I was close to doing that. I was close to putting rushing and receiving together, Justin. So I like where you're at, my guy. Let's get to that money, man. Let's get to
that
a bunch of
bets
money.
That we should probably recap, I guess, right?
Yeah, let's get to it. Before we do that, though, it's only right, as our boy Wham Bam would say. We got the panel, we got the chat. Our guy Abel. I haven't seen him yet today, but we know he's thinking about the sesh. He says it ain't a sesh without the would or wouldn't, man. So we gotta have a would or wouldn't. And in today's day, you never know what you're gonna see when you hit the ATM. God damn it, check it out.
I mean, how's that even possible?
Okay.
The song is so funny too. The song makes it. I'm glad you didn't quit 86 that, Jose, because that shit's hilarious.
That maybe even cleared. I think Metro cleared that sample for everybody can use that. Use that audio for Drake diss purposes only.
JT said, "What the hell is that?" I know. One more time.
Yeah, throw that ass back one more time. I just feel like those legs, bro, like they should really have a limit to this shit. Like, all right, look, you got these type of legs. You can only
you can't do all that.
Right? Yeah, you can only do this type of ass leg ratio can't
It's
can't
like
be
a
looking
titty
like
to
that.
a back row a small girl. You can't get them big ass titty. You got them legs, you can't get that big ass. You know,
It's like a walking injury. You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking around injured on IR all the time. Somebody just push your ass, you popping. It's over for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like you a walking IR person. You never gonna
like
start.
that shit. Yeah, like if her legs were each 10 pounds heavier, it wouldn't even probably be that bad, bro. You know, it's the legs. It's
I always
the legs
think
that
about,
really
like,
like.
a lot of the girls that like really hoop and be active, they don't do shit like this because this is really a walking injury. You a IR, you really on the bench now. You know what I'm saying? Just
Oh shit. Oh, that shit is fucking hilarious, man. I think I know the answer. I don't know the answer for Jose. What or wouldn't, Jose?
Would not. A rare would not from me. I like proportionality.
You a goddamn lie. You do that answer, Dutch.
I need proportionality.
Dutch boy troll. God damn it.
Hey, this motherfucker's been surprising me. He's been saying yes to everything. I'm like, God damn, we turned him out on the Sesh. I remember his first word wouldn't. He's like, nope, I won't. And then every day he's like, you know what? I'm fucking it all.
I have standards, and my standards are just proportionality. Your calves and thighs have to match your ass. That's it.
Well, y'all start showing these people with no limbs, and that's when he went back to the nose, though. So I do agree with bro on that.
Yeah. She do need some sweat. Shout out to our guy Bo Jackson. I see you with the lemon cherry gelato. Yeah, she do need some Saquon Barkley legs. If she has Saquon Barkley legs, it might be a wood, you know? Does it match the ass? And that don't sound, I don't know, Wham's probably like, what the pause, but no.
No, Wham said earlier, we're getting our ass destroyed. And I didn't say anything, but I thought it. That's what Wham said earlier. He said, we're getting our ass destroyed in this spot. And I was like, wow, Wham, Jesus.
I don't remember saying that at all. I do not remember saying that. Maybe I got to go back and watch this, but hell
You
no.
slipping, Wham. It's too early.
I don't think I said that shit. That don't sound like me, man. That don't sound like me.
Yeah. I heard it. I was shocked. I was like, God damn, no one's going to say anything? Okay.
Fuck, I'm muted. I'm always muted at the end of third drink. After 3 drinks, I might as well just stay muted.
All right. Let's go. Let's get the fuck up out of here, though. Our boy Mikey Money, man. You're on the under tonight in this game with the Razors edge as well. Anything else you want to make official, my guy?
Yeah, I got the Bellinger RBI plus 165 action out there. I'm with Jose on that Houston Astros spot tonight. I got myself a nice look on this Astros. What was that look out there? Game 1, teams on a heater. Houston Astros qualified. Big 8-2 their last 10. 263 and 120 over the course. Give me that Houston Astros as well. I'm with you, Jose.
Yeah, definitely, Robert. Like one of them Ant movie characters. I see that. Yeah, we got you. Lamont, there is the stacks player today, Bijan. We got the Nerfy from our boy Mark Schillingberg. And the Angels, no, was it in the Angels? Yeah, the White Sox Angels game, which correlates with one of our Jose Bouquet's bets as well. Wham Bam, talk to the people, man.
Hey man, JT is funny. He said, "Did he say minus 165?" We ain't even gonna touch on that. That's hilarious. But there we go.
Last week,
did he say? Yeah, look.
Did I say minus 165? I meant plus 165.
I never thought we had true evergreen content until the last few weeks.
Shout out to that, Mike. Justin just dropped it again. Bijan over 100 rushing yards and receiving yards. Lamont minus 110. And our guy Big Show said he wanted to take that girl and lay her on her back, do missionary only. Them things gonna pop, Big Show. It's over All right, though, but now you already know to find me. I'll be back here Monday. We will do the script on Sunday for sure this week. Won't do it the following week, though, because we will be live in Vegas. If you are out there in Vegas on the 27th, 28th, we will be at the Fresno UNLV game and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all check us out there. And yeah, Who Bangin' Sports Talk, man. Y'all know where to find me, bro.
Yeah, man. Dom, Abel, real ones in the chat from the city, man. That should be our time to link up. I'll be vibing out with the fellas here at Who Bangin' Sports. We got some real ones in the chat coming. Nasty Nate. You'll see our guy Ski the Prophet. So the Kush will be lit. DJ Big Boss, man. It don't get no realer than these guys. You know, Ixnizzle coming through from Ohio. It'll be a good time. So let's link up because before we know it, they'll be here. So all the real ones from the Sesh, that vibe in the city. Even if you're in Cali and you're gonna be in the city for that weekend.
Got people from Canada, everything. Everybody's
coming through. Oh yeah, Dylan coming through. You got Jimmy G. It's a good time, man. It's a branch off of PSR. It's kind of the same type of thing. With a lot more really more smokers with a little West Coast vibe. So it's definitely Sesh vibes all the motherfucking way. So if you're anywhere near the city, Las Vegas, check us out. Check out Who Bangin' Sports in the upcoming weeks, man. Let's link up and let's put some motherfucking cushion in the air. Let's do it. But yeah, man.
Dominique, we're gonna be there at the game, Dominique, for sure. And if you are in this thing right here, don't worry. I do have my name in here twice, and I will probably win. I have a better chance than you guys.
If Rand number 2 wins,
don't worry, I will
throw that shit back in the pie.
You got our guy Justin in there, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in chat real quick, man. And the members, if you can, if you're not a member, get a fucking membership. It's what's going to keep this channel alive. Like, we need members. You guys keep us rolling. So thank you to everybody that does get a membership. Everything stays free here. We give it out for free. This comes out of our pocket here. It's all free. So if you're not a member, like Jose said last night, I think I heard him say he doesn't really respect you. I mean, it kind of sucks. It's like cheaper than a fucking cup of coffee. If you're going to sit here and get information all the time, you might as well fucking subscribe. I mean, you know what I mean? Everybody's got fucking Netflix, Hulu, all that other shit. Get a fucking Pub Sports Radio membership. End of my rant.
God damn, you're supposed to be high as fuck, chilling, and this motherfucker over here ranting and shit.
Bro, I don't ever smoke enough weed, bro. You don't even know.
I'm
always
right
ready, bro.
I'm out of weed. I say 2 joints. All right, I'm about to get some flour. Kelly McInnes, are you in there, buddy? Shout out to Kelly McInnes. I've seen your name a couple of times. I wanted to give you a shout out, but I forgot. And maybe I have.
Resisting it all in there. He always supports.
I will quickly list off the names in here real quick. Strawberry Fields, Tim Montana, Pick and Roll, Justin McKelvey, Jason Sharp, AOD, Solid 1J, Seb Supreme, Chris Warren, Gokster, Wham, Occupancy, Slammy, Fopatashi, Jay's Final Take, Joe 1212, Dabho, Sweeney Man, Gabriel Man Pig, I should say, Dom, Lakers 24, that has to be Wham again, T Gray, Talking Hands, The Locker Room Talk Podcast, Big Show Pick, Tatiana Crawford, Do Good Bet Sports, Dave Beckett, Cal Bear, Adam Beck, Fernando Mendoza, Mark Schillinger, Nunya, Lucky Power, Nasty Nate, James Hart, Bookie Monster, Tom Leach, Crystal Craig, Kelly, McInnes, Resisting It All, Chris Boggins, Juan Chavez, Razor Sharp Picks, Moneyline Mills, My Friend Called Bang, or My Friends Call Me Bang, and Kong's Clips round out our 46 here.
That's crazy. I was just going to say I hadn't heard Kong's Clips yet, but he was the last one. There you go, Kong. We know you're in this.
Was there anybody who retweeted that wasn't in there?
That was so many names, and that was all the real ones, man. We appreciate y'all, man. So appreciate Jose saying all those names and putting this together. So let's get it started here. Jose.
Yes.
Take us home.
Let's
see, there's
do it.
Top Set saying he's not in there. All right.
There you go. See, this is why we list off the names. Top Set. This is.
But you
why
better
we
really have retweeted everybody who's saying it. And if you haven't retweeted, we've said it only 15.
And Jay's Final Take, man. Good to see you. Thank you.
Who's a milling? I
haven't seen you in a while. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat.
And that is
good to see you, my man.
That is Am I Lying? Am I Lying? Did you retweet on Twitter?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, lying. I don't even believe if they are. They're fucking saying lying in the chat.
Got to retweet.
Yes.
I don't think they did.
I will.
Mally. I believe Mally.
You got to believe it, bro.
All right, give me a second, Mally Mal.
I've seen him in there, though, right? I thought I seen him in there.
I believe, I don't know. I'm going to put him in there. Mally, if you have 2 horses, congratulations, Mally.
You have
hustled us. You fucking hustled us.
God damn it. One more person I know I believe is Galactic High if he's not in there.
Galactic High.
On your own, bro.
This is why we
and you
do
motherfuckers
this.
better be going to the Pub Sports Radio X and retweeting. If you're
They're
in
gonna
there and
stop.
you didn't do that,
Run it up, G. Say, I'm not in there.
Winner Circle.
Run it up, G.
Winner Circle.
He's not Winner Circle yet. Winner Circle got being in there. I know. We'll just run it up, G. Yet, man. You just create.
Yeah, run it up, G. You gotta run it up, G.
Andrew G said now it's rigged. See, that's what I'm
Just
saying.
for RG. Just for RG. Y'all should know it's rigged. I say I'm on there twice every damn time. So shit, what y'all think?
All right. Congratulations to our 50 gold members. Cabby, can you call the end of this race and I'll call the beginning of it?
Okay.
Let's ride off into the sunset again. A beautiful day here in San Antonio. The horses are moving rather slow today, but god damn it, do we love it. This is the shit we need in our life. Fopatashi in front. By the way, Bryce Young officially benched. Andy Dalton's going to start this week. There's some breaking news for you guys. Tim Montana, 262 Galactic High. My friends call me Bang. Cabby, take us home.
How many seconds we got left in this race? Just 30. And Talking Hands is moving up there close to OX Fopatashi. Seems to be glitching a little bit, but nobody's moving. Tony Montana just keeping the lead on the outside. There's Galactic High. He got in the race late, but my friends call me Bang. Coming up behind Freddie Mendoza and Top Set. Another late entry. Top Set seems to be moving.
Hey,
but
Justin's creeping.
Justin, who gets in without even fucking retweeting. He didn't even retweet. And he might win the race. Oh, Lucky Cow pulling up on him.
Oh! Shit. Justin.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That was rigged. That was rigged.
He's the only motherfucker who actually we know for sure didn't retweet it and is in.
Bro, how you gonna reach out and DM me your fucking Cash App stuff, bro?
Oh my god.
I actually got it. I
Twitter.
I had to send the money before. Yeah, it's good shit though. I like it when Justin
I'll send it to you if you send
He's the real one. He's the real one. Justin's the real one, man.
Shout out to you, Justin. That was very funny.
Yeah. And you know, the names are retweeted, so Jose goes to the list and sees the retweet. All right, so you got to make sure you should be liking and retweeting anything that has to do with the session, anything like that. So we appreciate it if you like or retweet anything you see. But to be in the actual race, you need to retweet the live show on Pub Sports Radio. So that's there it goes. So, and we say it so many times throughout the show. So make sure that we're on the same page. You can retweet my shit. You can retweet Cab shit. But if it's not the actual PSR, you're not going to be in the race. All right.
Bro,
so
I already
we
know.
don't have the shit.
Everybody's already saying it's. I already know it's rigged, bro. I'm never in the top 3. Obviously,
I've never won. The only time
I haven't won, and I
sucks.
I have 2 in there every time. Y'all see how close I always be, and it just nope.
Bro, if they didn't,
whoever rigged it
they
today,
didn't
I'm pretty happy
the
with
names
because
off, you would think I didn't even have a horse in the race every time because mine's
I
so
wanted
bad.
to every time. I wanted to be like someone like Mally, someone like Justin, someone like Dom. You know, these motherfuckers that support the show each and every day, you know. So Kelly McInnes, I always want to be. I hate it when it's someone I don't even fucking know, man.
If it was real, I would win. So that's all I know.
So I like the way it's been rigged so far. Shout out our guy Cons Clips.
You got to be on the right side of the rig. Is what this
Yeah, I
shows.
like the way it's been rigged so far. I'll have to go back and re-rig this shit if it starts fucking off. But for now, we're okay. Mally Mal, you're up next. You're up here soon, buddy. Okay, you're up pretty soon. All right. Let's get to Andrew G. Yeah, you'd be one I'd like to see win too, my friend. Let's get to it though. Jose, what we got going on for the rest of the week? A lot going on here as you pretty much become Jimmy the Bag here for the next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I do have to become Jimmy this week, so I'll give you guys the rundown. Tuesday, Low Shack does his thing. Cabby will be there. I'm breaking down baseball with good old Pete as well. Wednesday, we have betting with Bouquet. That'll be a whole lot of fun. Thursday, betting with Bouquet. That leads right into the Cappers contest show, which obviously will be a whole lot of fun. We had a losing week in the Cappers contest show, so that means we might see an appearance from the Veto Monster, Jeff Slaughter. And who knows? He might have a wig on. He might have the gavel. We never know what's going to happen with the Veto Monster, Jeff Slaughter.
Doing with that wig, bro.
We got a live would or wouldn't.
It's definitely a wood, I'll tell you that. So Thursday we have that, and then the Thursday night live stream. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Of course we did. We can't not be gay on this show.
We're almost with the whole show, Wham. Almost the whole motherfucking show.
Jose, god damn it.
Well, you know, I didn't say live would or wouldn't. That wasn't me. I just have to look like this. But Thursday's a whole loaded day. Friday we'll be on live betting with Bouquet. Then Saturday, I'll be on with Daby Cab. I'll be on with at least a half with Daby Cab. Cab, what game are we doing?
I don't fucking know. You don't.
Okay,
You guys
it's
don't
gonna be
ever
a
ask
great
me that.
game.
You just tell me what's the game I'm doing. I mean, what's a good early game?
Yeah, so that'll be a whole lot of fun. And then Sunday, NFL Pub Hub. I will be hosting the beginning part of it because Jimmy's going to hop right off his plane, drive right home, and jump right on the Pub Hub. So it's going to be a great, great week of Pub Sports Radio.
Yeah, shout out to Silent Bob.
Hey, shout out to all those
Steve
Florida
Gill.
bettors. You thought this
Shout out
show would
to
end
him.
without me saying that. If you bet on Florida this
Well, Cab, my guy didn't play.
what they
Stinky-
both played. What are you talking
Stinky
about?
Graham Mertz.
He did too. Both of them
He
played.
sucks.
They both played.
why.
Listen, that wasn't just you. First off, Jose, I forgot you even bet Florida. I was talking about everybody in the chat that's still left that bet Florida.
Right.
And anybody else on screen if you bet Florida. Haha. I fucking told you not to. Okay.
Yeah, it was a great call from you, Cap. My under first half was good money. I was happy with that. That quarterback though, you might have a quarterback there for the Aggies.
Reed was a fucking good look, but then again, I'm gonna say it also.
Wait.
What I said when I broke it down, Florida sucks. It ain't that. This bet wasn't about A&M. Florida's dog shit.
Yeah,
Napier's got to go. You got to gut that system. It's
Wait. So
it's
the guy
ridiculous.
that likes Magic is good at quarterback? Is that what we're telling me? The guy,
No,
the quarterback
Bigman
that
didn't
likes
play,
they
bro.
actually put
Rick
in.
play.
The crazy thing is, Jose, in that game, they actually put in the 5-star freshman for Texas A&M,
Reed.
and he wowed everybody, which everyone thought was going to be Lagway. So it was
He
literally the complete
must have
opposite.
hated Magic. Must have hated Magic.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
So yeah, it was like that game was like flip the script because you got the guy on Texas A&M, and you got Palmer and them hyping up the guy for for him instead of Lagway. So, but Aggie's defense is for real, man. They're for real.
Shout out to Jermaine with the member and North Ender, bro. Shout out to you with the $5 dono.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, my man. We got the I didn't see the dono, so let's run that for our guy.
Earlier today, yeah.
You guys put me in the most, circumstances that I just have to scramble.
I'm rich, bitch!
Keeping you on your toes, Jose. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We love you guys. Thank you. We're going to clean this thing up, man.
Ricky
I'm
Bobby.
on Alvarez. Okay. I did take Alvarez. I'm going to say it again. Over 1.5 total bases. I got Marsh to get a hit. You can get that at minus 130 right now. Just one hit. Doesn't have to be total bases or anything like that. And then I did take the Eagles first half because fuck you guys on stream with me. And we're going to get paid today. So that's I think that's all everybody needs to hear. Marsh also put it with Cody Bellinger, the RBI play of the day. I'm telling you guys, parlay those two right now. Marsh to get a hit and Bellinger RBI. The good money.
Razor's Edge once again is going to be the under tonight's. Oh shit, my bad, guys. Under tonight in this football game here. Our guy Mikey Money. Be sure to check in today with him at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. out here on the fresh side, breaking down everything and finding out exactly where he's going on the side here. Will he be on Atlanta? I'm hoping that he's on Atlanta. Sounds like he's leaning strongly to Atlanta. He is on the under, but check him out later on today. And we bust balls here. We have a good time. If you're on this, if you're on this panel right now, it's none but respect and love. You should be following everyone here on this panel. We're all here, bringing good vibes, really just trying to get to the motherfucking bag at the end of the day. So we, as Cav said earlier, becoming a member, it really does help us. It's pretty simple, man. Yeah, you get hit over the head at Starbucks for more than that. So yeah, support the motherfucking movement here at Pub Sports Radio. Bet online. Also, if you're looking for account that gives you maybe a little bit more options, more props, things that a lot not even here in the Vegas don't offer. Bet online is a great place to do it. Go to pubsportsradio.com, hit the link, go to Bet Online, use the promo code PubSports, and they'll match you up to $1,000. Pretty much the best promo going. It's not just Bitcoin, it's real match. So check it out. And a lot of options. And if you want to do live poker, we do poker tournaments as well. So Bet Online is the place to be right here at Pub Sports Radio. We appreciate everybody on the panel. Wham Bam. Let's have a motherfucking week. Mikey Money, good luck with the content for the rest of the week. Jose, got a big motherfucking week coming up. Let's have it. Daby Cab, as always. You know the vibes.
Stay high.
Yeah.